Hello. Hello, I am here. I have arrived. And just checking to make sure my lights are okay. And yeah, it's time to role-playing game. Get it? Because it's. I usually say it's time to game, but this is a role-playing game, so whatever. Hello and welcome to the stream. My name is Milad Solari, and today we're going to be playing more D&D. Yeah. This is going to be episode 42, Behind Enemy Lines of Ballads of a Lost Empire. Forgot the title of the name there for a second, but yeah, we're back again this week. We're continuing the campaign. We just got off the island and we leveled up too, which is pretty neat. And we should all be here today. Japneet's here for sure, I see him in the call. I think Samir's coming in about like 20-30 minutes, so we're all here. And I'm excited to get back to like a full game again. It was very sad when we found out that Japneet couldn't make it, but you know, shit happens. But yeah, that's kind of the plan today, playing more. And yeah, I'm looking forward to what's in store with the campaign. We're nearing the end. I believe Wilson said we were going up to like level 12 or 13, somewhere around that, and we're level 10 now, so we're getting close to the end here. And I'm excited to see what happens. But enough of that. Let's go ahead and join the boys in the call. Alrighty.
Oh, Wilson wants to commit seppuku trilogy.
What the fuck did I just come in on?
Lighthouse into Mad God into Holy Mountain. That's the.
We're not doing
Wilson
Mad God.
kill
Yeah,
himself.
that sounds like a seppuku trilogy for
That's-
Wilson.
yeah.
What day is that going to be?
understand.
I'm not going to be available that day. Actually,
I think you might like Holy Mountain
You honestly might like Holy Mountain.
because it's
It
funny. It's like a comedy.
is really funny.
Yeah.
Like the
Like,
unintentional,
shockingly
like
No, like
unintentional.
intentionally. It's intentionally a comedy.
Okay.
Like it's
Is it?
supposed to be funny. Yes.
Is
like
it?
some of that. Dude, the fucking orgasm machine delivering a baby.
Wait, that shit is supposed to be funny. I definitely
You
agree
gotta
that
see
that
this
shit
fucking
is
movie.
supposed to be funny.
Yeah,
I don't
like-
think I
oh, yeah.
want-
Some of it is definitely just like really pretentious and it becomes funny. But
Yes.
a lot of it is intentionally funny.
I don't know, man.
Oh, hello.
Are you
Hello.
sure about that one?
really on time.
It's like
Yeah.
50% of the comedy is intentional, I would say.
Are you
For what?
positive?
I think so. Just like when the characters are just introducing themselves, that's all very funny and that feels intentional.
I think it's
After-
supposed to be serious. I'm pretty
After
sure.
that, there's no way.
I don't
There's
know,
no
man.
way.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that movie's supposed to be taken seriously. I feel
Oh,
like,
it's-
if anything, El Topo is supposed to be taken less seriously than the Holy Mountain.
I don't know. I think
Like,
like the
I think
themes
broader.
the themes are serious, but I think you are supposed to just laugh at a lot of it. That's the vibe I got from Holy Mountain.
Vibes.
If it's not, then
Vibes.
it's kind of a disaster. But I think it's supposed to be just like sort of funny. That's always been my feeling.
Mayhaps.
Samir, what did you do?
The two times I've seen it
Oh.
were very different.
I'm
So-
active on social media.
What?
Maybe. Yeah, because the first time that we watched it, it was like on Discord at like 3 in the morning, and
Oh,
like
that sounds
Mitchell was
good.
watching on his phone in Denmark at 480p, and
Uh-huh.
Prime.
that was before he had an iPhone, so his screen was smaller because bezels. So
Yeah.
so he's just watching it on that, and I shit you not, when zoom back camera happened, we all like got up and walked out. Like
I
that
get
was too
two.
much.
I get two new expertise. What should I call it?
Yeah.
Oh, I should level up my
So,
DD.
sleight of
I
hand.
leveled-
Did we
I
cover the Will Smith slap or
Oh god, I don't want to talk about that.
no?
Funny
Let's
Talk
slap.
about too much. Funny, haha, yoke.
Yeah. The the memes came quick on that one.
Oh yeah.
Should he have done it? No. Am I glad he did?
Yes.
100%. Yeah.
It's true.
I'm still like 50-50 if it was staged or not. I feel like
Absolutely not.
That
I
was
don't think it
not
was
staged.
staged.
Yeah.
No.
I don't
Because
think so.
the editing around it was too bad for it to be
Yeah.
staged.
Mm.
Like the way they
Yeah.
like desperately tried to cut around it.
He like issued an apology, like today.
Yeah,
So
but like, and also like the cursing was just aired in certain regions, like in
Yeah,
Japan and Australia.
yeah, they just
In
heard
Japan, yeah.
Like get my wife's
that.
name out of
Name
your
of
fucking mouth. Yeah,
Classic.
Yeah.
honestly,
Um,
king.
Yeah, and then he got Best Actor.
Yeah,
like
like
20
half hour
minutes.
later.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
The only Oscar ever won by trial by combat.
yeah. I saw that. That's great. All right.
He like punched Chris Rock, and it was like when you hit Sonic and all the rings fly out.
Yeah.
The Oscar just flew out of him.
They take his Oscar from him.
Yeah, they may
That
take
doesn't-
it back,
but like,
which is
it
dumb.
doesn't mean anything if they take it away, right?
Yeah.
Because like he still won it. Like it doesn't. It's not anything to just take it away because it's still,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
There were like, there's been awards like Michelin. The Michelin star system has done things that like taken stars away, and Michelin stars are like an active thing where you have to keep maintaining them. Like you have to maintain your restaurant to keep them.
Yep.
Yeah.
An Oscar, you just win it, and then you can like go make garbage for the rest of your life. You're still an Oscar-winning actor. Like he still won it. It doesn't matter if you can take it away.
It's kind of like that thing when like
Does John Travolta have an Oscar?
I think he was nominated for something. I don't know if
Oh.
he's won.
he was there
Good.
with the rest of Uma
Was
Thurman
Bruce
and-
Willis there?
No,
Wait,
I
what?
haven't seen Bruce Willis. And I feel like years.
Yeah.
What
I
happened?
don't
Glass.
want to. I don't want to dive into the Bruce
Oh.
Willis thing.
Glass?
gonna
Was
get
that the last
too
thing we saw
complicated.
Bruce Willis in?
I think so.
Oh God, you guys are opening a can of worms, man. I really don't want to have to watch all those fucking terrible Bruce Willis movies.
Why did?
Let's stop talking about Bruce Willis now.
We just said the name. How does that make you go
It's-
watch
What if
all
we
the
what if we did
movies?
though?
Okay,
What if
okay,
we
fine.
did?
Bruce Willis has made
Yeah.
20 movies in the past 2 years, and all of them are terrible.
I'll be
It's
right
literally a Ponzi scheme. Red Letter Media did a whole video on it, and they're
The-
right. It's literally a Ponzi scheme.
The Razzies
literally
created a
just, like,
category
Yes.
that was worst
Yeah.
Bruce Willis performance in a 2021
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's 8 movies nominated.
That's so good. That's so good. I love the Razzies.
Yeah, he just gets fed
yeah.
lines, I think.
Yes, but he also might have
He
dementia.
got kicked out of a
which is sad.
Rite Aid.
Yeah.
Wait,
He did.
For
What
not
he
wearing
For
a
not wearing,
mask.
for not wearing a mask. For not wearing a mask. That's
Wait,
right.
who?
That's incredible. Bruce
Bruce
Willis.
Willis.
Oh
That's
yeah,
funny.
that sounds like Bruce Willis.
That's funny.
This is
I don't approve of that, but because it's Bruce Willis, I approve.
Yeah.
pretty funny.
Again, should he have done it? No. Am I
No.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. All
He
right.
didn't even buy anything. This is the picture.
Wait,
He just-
Lizzie.
Oh my god. Look
He
at
He
this.
just walked in. And
Why is that so? Why is that picture so good?
That's like the opposite of blessed. I don't know,
cursed.
but it's
That's-
not. It's not cursed either.
It's normal.
It's like blurs.
Blessed.
Bless.
Yes, it's
Oh.
blessed.
Fucking garbage. Oh, when I leveled up, all my health came back. Should I reduce it? Because I don't know.
No, you guys. So what happened at the end of last session was that you guys got yeeted back to Brindle using the ring
Yeah.
of recall that you guys had received.
Yeah, I can do a recap for Japneed since he wasn't here.
Yeah,
Sure.
hang on. I'm trying to pick my magical secret spells. Should I get scrying?
Ooh, that'd be pretty good.
You should take counter. Oh wait,
Yeah, you already got it.
Swift
You did.
Quiver.
He just stopped drinking coffee. I'm on 2 cups a day now.
Jesus.
Yeah.
2 cups isn't too
Okay.
bad, but
I used to like.
Not-
It was 2 weeks ago. I wasn't drinking any.
I'm taking Wall of Force to make Wilson's life harder.
But nice.
Two can play at that game.
You get a bunch of stuff at level
I
10,
guess
don't
just
you?
level my character up.
I get 2 expertise, 2 magical secret spells.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you need Bigby's hand?
You should take Bigby's hand.
It's pretty
Yeah.
good. It's nice to
What does it
have.
do?
You do have to have a degree to know how to use it,
I
though.
mean,
so.
you also have the animate object thing.
I do, that's true.
So it's
but I
like-
can do both concurrently.
Really? That's
Wait, what?
Ooh.
Isn't it your action to command Bigby's hand, or is it bonus action?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a degree
See.
in Bigby's hand.
Let's see.
Bigby's
is it?
hand.
I got my fire rune and my cloud rune now. That's what
You
it
can
was.
use when you cast a spell and as a bonus action on your
Okay.
subsequent turns.
So that would be bonus action overlap then. No. that's
Yeah,
not-
so you'd have to choose. I allow
Yeah.
if you want to use both bonus action. If you want to use a bonus action thing on your action, I allow that.
Yeah.
So you just be like a puppet master. You just have like Bigby's hand, like playing Rochambeau with your object.
That does sound compelling.
Oh, here.
Um,
This is for Ricky.
When
Check general.
the brother's still making memes. Ah, really?
Yeah.
That's for Mitchell.
wait, what is this?
You
For the
can
Skywalker
play
slugger?
the slug
Oh.
guy from
Oh.
episode 9 in the new Lego Star Wars game.
Yeah.
His name like Claude.
Yeah.
Claude.
Cloud. Yeah.
Have you guys seen the gameplay stuff for that? Like,
It's
Yeah.
ridiculously good for a Lego.
they're
It's
yeah, like
it's
what?
a bit much.
Yeah.
It looks like it looks like there's a lot of feature bloat, and I don't know how to
Uh-huh.
feel about like.
Yeah.
Like you can take cover if you have like a gunslinging character,
Yeah.
and then like
There's like a
Jedi
cover
have
system and like a
combos.
specific shooting camera viewpoint,
Yeah.
and it's
Whoa,
a
whoa,
lot.
Yeah,
whoa,
there's a bunch
whoa.
for the shooting.
That sounds like they're fucking up my Lego video games.
They've
My
I
got
think
one
it's-
a-
I think all
I
that
just
is
want to
optional.
go. I just want to go like.
I believe all that is like
Yeah.
optional extra stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want
You
to
can
aim
stick
when
with
I'm
like
playing
the
a Lego
classic
game.
mode if you want, but
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's
yeah.
a mumble mode if you just don't
Yeah.
want to hear the voice, which is the main thing drawing me in, honestly.
Just the mumble mode.
You
Like I've seen
fucker.
I've seen the
Be right
movies. I
back.
know what they're saying. I want to hear
What
them
did-
mumble
Malad's being swatted right now.
it.
Yeah, like, let's be honest here. The only reason you play the Lego Star Wars games is so that you don't have to hear the characters talk and you can just see the shit happen.
hmm
Hmm. Yeah.
And it's also in Legos, which are dope, so...
Wait, what? If you
I'm back
if you
again.
succeed, so on the for Bigby's hand, you can try and like push someone with the hand. If you succeed, the hand pushes the target up to 5 feet plus a number of feet equal to 5 times your spellcasting ability modifier. So up to 30 feet
Yep.
for a bonus action.
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna go find Greater Steed.
Ooh,
Ooh,
are you gonna make it an elephant?
Steve.
No,
Yes. Obviously.
Incredible,
I
That's-
gotta come up with a name
Mwah.
for
Chef's
whatever
kiss.
element. You fine.
You should call it Elephant.
Yeah.
That's,
Wait,
that's
so
Lord of
that-
the Rings, I think, right?
OnlyFans.
Is it?
Pretty much.
Oliphants?
Yeah, it's almost
yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
There's a holy fount.
No.
I mean, well,
Timothy
I'm just
Oliphant.
thinking about the meme, like, nothing in between an Ellie and its fan.
Yeah. I just realized
Oh.
with your find greater steed, that means we'll each have like a companion. I'll have Andy. There's Donda for Zach. There's the sword for Petra. Henry has the ring owl, and you'll have an elephant.
I love
Yeah.
how the pets are like little dude that speaks only in the language Donda, summoned elephant, cute dog friend, sword that demands death.
It's perfect. They
Goddamn
all
right.
work out. Mine's
Every-
like
every
the only
D&D
normal one.
Every D&D has the dark and mysterious character, the angry bard, the orphan, and Kanye West.
It's like poetry.
Yep.
Alright.
I love this.
Shall we get started, boys? I can do the recap.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So last time we had, after getting rid of the Alhoun's phylactery, we accidentally triggered a trap. A bunch of traps, actually. But after kind of dealing with them a bit, we escaped the room before being bombed. But the bomb destabilized the entire hideout. So we did a skills challenge to escape that we failed, but it was fine because we jumped out of a window, action movie style. So that was pretty cool.
And it was moderately dope.
Yeah.
We didn't look back.
Yeah. We then got back to the village. We talked to the Morkoth and the villagers. By the way, I don't know if you had anything you wanted from the Morkoth, but
no.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, we also sent the people who wanted off the island onto our boat. And they did whatever the fuck they wanted. I think they left so they didn't have to risk war. And then we used the Ring of Recall to immediately teleport back to Brindle, which is what's happening now, and then we leveled up. So we are now level 10.
Yeah.
Dope. All right.
Cool.
I'm a rune knight now.
Oh yeah, what runes you got?
I got the fire and cloud rune.
He has morning and night.
Yeah, and we gave that ring of the fire rune to Zach, so he's got that going.
Yeah.
That's an attunement, by the way. I'm sure you have a slot for it.
I do, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm looking for something.
Aren't we all?
It's true.
Very true.
You're not wrong.
Captain, what happened to your car last week?
Yeah.
Oh, I drove at where there had been a crash recently, and they had to clean the debris yet. So I got 3 flat tires.
Oh,
3?
Yeah. Yeah. It was just one. I had a spare, but yeah, I had 3 flat tires.
That sucks.
That does suck. I'm sorry. That must have put a fancy hole in your wallet.
It was like 300 for the lot.
That's not bad.
that's not bad.
For 3
Yeah, I know.
tires? Are they new tires?
They are, but the place near me does discounts for each additional tire you buy past 1. So
Okay, that's pretty good, actually.
Do you
Yeah,
eventually get a number of tires purchased that they become free?
That was $500 cheaper than my 4 tires.
I think $500 cheaper. Did you pay $800 for 4 tires?
It was $800 for 4 tires for my car.
$200 a tire?
Whoa.
What?
Are
Yeah,
they gold
that's crazy.
tires?
That's the average price of tires, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's
Straight
crazy.
up.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
look it
that's
up.
straight up the regular price of tires.
That makes sense.
Wild.
They have
Average
the rims too.
price.
No, just the rubber.
Just
just
tires,
the
yeah,
rubber?
just rubber, yeah.
Oh.
Did you install them yourself?
No.
Okay, I did install them myself. That probably
Oh, okay.
did
Nice.
something to the cost. Yeah. I just had them
A set of
replace the
tires.
tires on the rims, and then I put them in myself. But yeah.
Premium price paid for tires.
Are you
Okay.
guys actually looking average price of tires?
Yes.
Okay.
For a single tire, for sedans and minivans, it's usually around 135.
Yeah,
and
that's
then-
around what.
Yeah, and then SUVs is 160, and convertibles are 170.
Yeah. Also, Wilson, the math is linear, so eventually they'd pay you.
precisely.
Business.
Yeah, I would like to
And then you
purchase
resell the
237 tires. Oh, here is $200.
Yeah.
200.
Ah.
All right. So, let's do one more question real quick. I'm just gonna do one because I like this one,
Mhm.
and I'm getting lazy.
Whoa, did Roll20 get a dark mode? When did this
True.
happen?
Oh, don't look at it.
Don't
Don't
do
look
it
at it.
first.
Do not. It's a waste of
Don't.
your time.
It's gross.
Oh, that is gross. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Literally, it's just like if they
Look at
inverted the
character
colors.
sheet.
It's literally like you can get like the terrible Chrome extensions to just turn white into black.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
On
Yeah.
websites. That's literally what it looks like it's doing. Oh, wow. Okay.
yeah.
There's like
Oh,
a different font for the character sheet in dark mode. It's weird.
Wilson, you should ask them about their thoughts on that one thing that you pitched to us yesterday.
Oh, I've changed my decision. I've made my
Okay.
decision, so we're chilling. Yeah. Question for everyone is going to be, what is your character's favorite spell? If you don't use a spell, just pick one that you enjoy.
All right.
Let's
Take
just go.
mine.
I'm just gonna go bottom to top. So, Mr. Samir, what's your character's favorite spell?
Samir's a bottom. All right, I'll be right back.
Excuse me.
10 out of 10.
Definitely Misty
That was a
Step.
little confusing.
Definitely what?
Misty Step. Get to sneak up on all the hoes.
Ooh, neat.
Just to sneak up on hoes.
Milad decides to get up right when I'm. Hello, stream. Stupid. He's not getting his dog this session just for that.
You should totally not give him the dog because of that.
You're not gonna give me Andy? I'll fucking kill you. I don't know what this is about, but I'm gonna kick your ass, Wilson. I got that 100 fair and square.
I know where you
How many
live.
dice did it take? How many dice did it take?
It was I think 9 or 10 rolls.
Okay.
Was when I finally got it. Got it again.
So many.
Yeah, but I did
What's
it.
your favorite
Probably
spell?
10. You didn't get it the first time. This is the first time that you got it, rather. How about
What's
that?
your character's favorite spell?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Well, Crete has quite enjoyed teleporting around. So Dimension Door is kind of the default. But it's pretty handy. And now he has some teleporting with his axe. So yeah, Dimension Door.
Neat. Japneet, what's your boy's favorite spell?
Gotta be Hypnotic Pattern.
Have you
I
you've
think-
used it like once, and it was
I
really
think I've
good.
used it twice, and both times it's been real clutch.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
And yeah, great spell. You know, Timothy loves sort of disabling without killing,
So that
Batman.
you can kill them more easily.
or just let other people do it.
So you're just the
Um,
elephant version of that.
And so just letting that ride, and
Nice.
just taking a bunch of guys out at once is great.
Cool. Ricky, what is Petra's favorite spell? Don't say Eldritch Blast challenge.
If Divine Smite counts, then Divine
If
Smite.
Divine Smite is Divine Smite a spell?
I know it's not like literally a
Oh,
spell.
Patrick, Divine Smite is not a spell.
Mayonnaise is not a spell either.
Mayonnaise. What, other than Divine Smite.
Well, now I have to say Eldritch Blast because fuck you.
No.
Is animating performance a spell?
You dug yourself into a hole there, Wilson.
Sold my soul for a 1d10 cantrip.
Yes, yes.
Alright.
Yeah, probably Eldritch Blast. Fuck it. Why not?
So,
Who cares?
it's probably Eldritch Blast. Me too. Okay. So, at the end of the last session, you guys got, to use the artistic term, beamed up, Scotty. And let me find I have a description for the place that you guys end up in, and I do not see it. There it is. So yeah, you guys arrive. The Cathedral of Pelor is a massive structure with towers rising well over 100 feet in height, supported by flying buttresses and intricately carved pillars. The angle of the church is such that as the sun rises, its rays shine through a massive stained glass window in the cathedral's eastern face and out through a matching window to the west to wash the cathedral square with a riot of early morning color. As you appear on the small teleportation pattern, you can see that there are a couple of priests and priestesses, including one that you may recognize, a female halfling who gave Crete some very good advice. The woman's name was Farah Orner, and you met her in Witchcross.
Yes, I remember.
She is here now.
Hello, Farah. I don't know if you recognize me or remember me. A little less drunk this time, but hello.
Well, it's a pleasure to see you sober. I might be crazy, but did you get taller?
Yes. I can also speak giant now. I take the dictionary we got and I just throw it away.
She switches to giant and says, "How did you learn how to do that? Does anyone else speak giant in the party?"
What?
I guess I got it from a ghost giant who gave me this cool axe and struck me with lightning.
Stop explaining. She doesn't really want to know.
No, I said it in giant.
You don't even know what you don't know
right.
what you're saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. Sorry, I forgot. So I'm
Yeah.
just like looking around confused then.
Yeah.
So you did make it to Brindle then. Fantastic. Are you? I'm a bit confused as to how you got here, but
we got this ring from what's his name? Jarmath. And the head priestess while we went on a journey to level up.
looks directly at camera.
Level up in a sense, both figuratively and literally.
Literally.
Yeah, we're back now though, so we can finish the fight.
Ligma-rally.
Right.
Sigma.
Who's in the way of Ligma?
Dun, 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 dun.
What's Ligma?
Oh no. Oh no.
So
Well, you
he's
see,
fucking dead.
in the year 1842.
So yeah,
I'll be
would
right
you
back.
like to be brought to? He has been right back 15 times this session.
Well, my lights went out. My food's here now, so I have to grab that. I'm sorry.
It's like the
My
thing-
food
Yeah,
went
fuck
out
you,
and my
Wilson.
lights are here.
Yeah, fuck you, Wilson. He just doesn't want to play D&D.
While he's talking to what's her name?
Farah, yeah.
Farah, yeah. I'm gonna kind of slyly just turn my head to Petra and be like, "Hey, what happened after we set up the trap?"
Oh, and then I'll explain to him in excruciating
Yeah.
detail while they're speaking in not goblin, fucking giant. Like excruciating, like way too detailed.
Yeah.
I'm telling him like my personal feelings on each matter.
Yeah.
Like, I can't interject. It's that.
Yeah,
I
there's
don't know
no
if I-
spot for him to interject.
I don't know if I needed the description of the stone's texture in the castle, but
You 100%
okay.
did. It was essential to the entire to your
Yeah,
deeper
I
understanding
think-
of the occurrences.
This is gonna sound crazy, but I think I just kind of lost the rest of that day.
Nah, it's
I just
fine.
kind of brined out.
Just shrug it off. It's fine. Happens all the time.
Well, no, it's because I've been, and I just sort of take something out of my pouch and just snort it. I've been microdosing ketamine for the last 15 years.
I had a feeling that you were doing that this entire time, and I'm surprised that you haven't mentioned it before now.
We all
Yeah,
get
well-
flashbacks to you, putting your head in your bag.
Yeah,
Throughout
just
the
multiple
adventure.
times throughout the session. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've just sort of been microdosing ketamine for the past 15 years, and I missed my dose yesterday, so I just kind of browned out.
I figured. I'm not gonna lie. That's exactly what I thought happened.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. So, don't let me, now that you guys know, don't let me miss another ketamine appointment.
I'm back.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Academy appointment.
Yeah, I browned that once he's done talking. I like catch him up too. Yeah, I kind of just browned out after we set off the trap because I've been doing ketamine for the past 15 years and I missed my dose yesterday.
Oh.
So I don't really remember what happened. If I committed any crimes, I'm legally not liable for them.
I mean,
Is that how that works?
That's a great area.
Everybody pauses, and we're like, Mr. Dungeon Master to the sky. Is that how that works?
You just hear a booming voice. Yes.
in my games, that's how it works. That's
Everybody-
how I'm gonna rule it.
Yeah, everybody then simultaneously shrugs and goes back to what they were doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone in the entire town, just
Yeah.
No, the town.
the entire world. There's
Yes.
just
Yeah.
classes are cool, just like shrug.
Alright.
Alright, so would you like me to bring you over to Lord Jarmuth, or are we I-
That's Petra in very loud to what's his face? Timothy. They say Lord
He's,
Jarmuth, Petra's like, who?
He's the guy that we've been talking to the whole time. He's sort of like the leader here. He's having that affair with his like underling.
Ah, I remember now. Okay.
Yeah, or like his priestess or whatever. Yeah.
the,
him.
the
Yes.
high priestess of this temple, you mean?
I'm gonna cast modify memory.
Exactly.
Okay, Lord Bailey.
I did just get modify memory.
Oh dear.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Uh-oh. Would you actually like to cast modify
I'm in
memory?
danger. No. But I have it. Just letting you know.
Oh dear. Okay.
That's a threat.
That is a threat.
Are you threatening?
You're gonna. Yeah, this is literally the mechanized gaslighting. Like. So yeah, you guys
Alright.
are currently over here at the Big Boy Temple Cathedral of Palor. You guys can actually look out and see the place where you beat the shit out of Zach a couple of days ago. To
Excellent.
attune him to his weapon.
Oh, that's right.
All right.
How long were we on that island?
Including the journey, it probably was a little bit more than a week. Like
Okay.
10, I'd say like 10 days for the whole journey.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
a brief, a
Gotcha.
short 10-day adventure. In and out.
Later.
By
would
the
you
way, I
like me
would
to-
like to cast Find Greater Steed while we're on our way there or something.
How long is the casting time?
10 minutes.
Wow.
Oh, do you want to? And what steed are you? Do you want to do it and just ride over? Or
Yeah.
it's not a very far walk. It's like a 10-minute walk.
Yeah, but
Why not?
I have a greater
If
steed.
there's like if there's like a bridge at some point on our way, I'll be like casting it just in the back. And then as we get to the bridge, I'll just sort of like get to the edge of it and just be like, all right, I'll see you guys. And just jump off and just come flying back. Like,
On your griffin.
can we say like
I'll let you flavor it
Pegasus-
On
whatever
your
you want.
Dumbo?
a Pegasus, but flavored as like a
It's
little
Dumbo.
elephant with wings.
Dumbo.
Well, as Dumbo.
That's so good. I love that.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, you can have a Pegasus stuff. Is Pegasus one of the options?
Yes,
Incredible.
it's like objectively the best option. Yeah. All right,
90 feet
however-
fly speed?
Oh,
you
God.
goddamn right.
Dear Lord.
Jesus Christ.
This game
And
just
it
got
can dash?
way more interesting.
Ah! It's huge!
All
As
right,
big as this city.
everyone, and just like as it lands, meet Dumby.
Dumpy.
That's right.
Dumb
Now I
beast.
finally got myself a steed to pull the wagon.
I go behind the elephant and I say, I can see why you named it Dumpy. There it is. There's the rage quit of the session.
That was too far. The chain, that was too far. That's like playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And you like solemn judgment something and they solemn judgment you, and then you just walk up and leave. Because what else are you gonna do? Like,
Yeah, I don't really understand that reference, but okay.
does Milad understand?
Word for
I
it.
get it, but you can keep playing. And not the end of the world.
So dumpy.
Dumby with a B.
Oh, okay. I heard
Ah.
dumpy with a P, like dumb
No.
truck of a. Never
They're
No,
like
no, no.
Dumbo.
Dumbo, but with
Okay.
but legally distinct.
Ah.
All right, so you guys
We
go
don't get
over to meet
demonetized.
Lord Jarmath with your new flying thing or whatever.
Eliphagus.
Eliphagus. Sure. As you are walking,
Pegafin, that's better. Pegafin.
Ah.
Crete, make a perception check for me.
Sure.
Can't believe Fine Bitter Steed doesn't take any materials. That's so crazy.
That's pretty wild. Is that for like paladins? 14.
Yes.
That's less
Yeah.
than my passive perception.
Okay. 14. Yeah, sure. I'll say, as you're walking through, it's the city seems so. I'll say just say as a blanket statement, the city seems a lot emptier than you remember. Even in the last 10 days, it seems that a lot of the refugees have funneled in and out of the city. A lot of the members of the city have left, and it seems that only the people who intend to stay and fight are here. So
Right.
mostly. Most people walk the cities armed, and but others seem to be crafting, like craftsmen, setting up for the impending siege that they believe is still coming.
Right.
You notice a disturbance in the crowd. You see people are like kind of jostling to the side and looking around, like, what the hell? And almost before you know, you see the disturbance to the crowd parts, and a dog leaps up into your arms. And yes, it is Andy.
Crete's doing an ugly cry. He drops to his knees. He can't verbally say anything. He's just going. And then he takes out all the like treats he has available, and like he starts just feeding Andy, like and like
And he's like
hugging and
licking the
panting.
tears off of your face, like.
You're such a good fucking boy. I'm sorry for leaving you, but I fucking died, dude.
The crowd is just kind of like looking at each other. The crowd is all just kind of looking at each other, like, what?
I will never leave you again. And then I pull out with my smithing skills that I just got. I pull out like a makeshift collar, and I put it on Andy.
And it just says Andy.
Yeah.
In giant, I picture it in giant runes.
On one side it says Andy. On the other side it says in very small letters, "If you mess with the dog, I will fucking murder you."
Mess with you.
That's in common.
That's in common. Fantastic.
Yeah.
So yeah, dog kind of scrambles up and like parks itself over your shoulder like a shoulder cat.
Aw. I'm
And
unbelievably happy right now. And we're back to kill more goblins. Yes!
I love the
he's
mic
strutting.
cut out there. Ideal.
He's strutting his way over to Jarmath's house.
It's the Spider-Man 3. The like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got
That's all I'm saying.
He's got a dog on his shoulders and a pair of legs on his back.
It's my turn to be back in a minute now. I'll be back in a minute.
Ah.
All right. So yeah, you guys eventually reach Jarmath Dispensary.
Ah.
Yes,
Hell
you have to
yes.
keep it now.
Jarmath. No, it is called. The place is
Jar
called-
maths, meth jars.
Ah.
Yeah.
Wait, where is it? No, Charmath's meth jars. That's so cursed. I hate that. That's so much worse than I thought it was going to be. Wait, where is it?
It's always
I'm
worse. than
losing
you
my
think it's
mind.
going to be. That's my guarantee.
Your maths.
I guarantee it. No, you guys are actually over here. I'm stupid. That was where you were before, but you're here now. Brindle Keep. It is a squat, four-towered keep perched atop the central hill. It is the highest place in the city.
Sup, Giggle? Welcome.
And the guards at the front seem to recognize you
yeah.
and be a little bit confused as to how you got back without them hearing about it. But they let you pass. The Lord has been expecting you for some time. The guard says, we didn't have a good way to contact you, and we assumed that you would be back soon enough.
Are we not?
Reasonable. Yeah.
Yes, reasonable amount of time. I'm just relaying the information. And he kind of leads you guys into the building where Lord Jarmath is standing over some maps with the other woman who you recognize, who is Tredora Goldenbrow, the leader of the Church of Palor that you had just arrived back at. There are, in kind of the stereotypical movie fashion, there's like maps spread out, weighed down on the corners, and little representations of Brindle's forces and the forces of the Black Fist of Minos.
Okay, Wilson, don't take this the wrong way, because I don't want to offend you with what I'm about to say, which you may or may not construe as offensive, because
No.
we've discussed at lengths about this, but this whole thing feels very Aragon-ish.
Hey, this is
I'm not-
it's from a scenario.
That makes sense.
I didn't write. This
Again-
isn't my own writing.
Yeah, I
And
know.
this was out before Aragon, so
Yeah, all I'm saying is that, like, this whole scenario feels like it's from the pages of that book. And
So
I
I
don't
guess
know how I feel about that.
Aragon feels very whatever this adventure is called.
Yeah, whatever this is
Black
called.
Hand or whatever it's called.
Ah,
Yeah.
It's called the Red Hand of Doom. Yeah.
Oh, Red Hand.
Aragon feels very Red Hand of Doom. I forgot that this was a module.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't really forget. I just kind of didn't think about it for 3 weeks.
Yeah,
So-
the past couple of sessions on the
Yeah.
island were original, so
That's true.
Yeah. I got distracted by trains, so I forgot about the module.
Yeah.
part.
completely understandable.
Exactly. You can't judge me for that.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. So yeah, he looks up. He seems to be a little bit worse for wear than the last time you were here. Like it definitely seems like he hasn't been sleeping well. You can see there's like dark circles under his eyes, and Miss Goldenbrow kind of, or High Priestess Goldenbrow is stroking his, like putting a hand down his shoulder, like across his shoulders. As they both kind of look up at you. It's hello,
Howdy.
Laurie. He kind of clears it. Oh, it's good to see you again. How was your excursion?
I have the axe appear in my hand and just kind of drop to the ground, and I say, pretty eventful.
I picture every time you summon the axe, there's like a thunderclap.
Oh yeah, it's like a bolt of lightning appearing in my hand. But I still say Baba Booey to make it appear.
Huh. He doesn't even seem to flinch. He doesn't seem to have the energy to flinch.
Are you doing all right?
It's when you left, I thought we would be all right. I thought maybe that leader of theirs would be content just taking part of the veil.
Yeah, does he
What?
look like physically damaged or just like mentally?
He looks. I mean, he looks like he's like maybe ill, but like it's the kind of ill that's like from overexertion.
Could I lay on hands him to make him feel better?
Maybe you could try it.
Yeah, sure. I think it's 10 to get rid of a disease.
I believe it's only 5 to get rid of a disease.
It is 5. So I'll dump 5 in him. I'll like go up to him and
Okay.
like
Mm.
shoulder rub him for a second and be like, "How
Are we
about
doing
now?" I'll say it in a deeper voice than normal too, so I'll be like, "How about now?" Like Tark.
What are you doing? That glimmer of hope you see.
That's me.
Oh my god, was that Billy D. Williams?
And yeah, he does seem to look a little bit better, although not 100%, because even the best massages can't cure lack of sleep.
That's fair.
So yeah, he seems a little bit. Thank you.
Is that true? Can Lay of Hands not do anything about exhaustion?
No, it doesn't remove exhaustion. It requires a greater restoration spell.
That's right. We were talking about this.
But yeah, he looks exhausted.
Damn.
They are our scouting reports. Thankfully, thanks to you, we've been able to leverage the Tirikitor as flying scouts. And from their reports, it seems that they've been gathering their forces. Not halting, but gathering. And these forces don't seem to be alive. We believe that they have some kind of powerful person or something raising the dead. However, the thing that's confusing.
I picture that the sword, like in my head, I think the sword starts crying when he hears this. He's like, "No souls, why?"
And you see Tridora kind of pats him on. I'll tell them. You save your voice. It seems that a lot of these undead creatures are not humanoid. Many of them seem to be bestial in nature.
It might be like those things we fought when we went back up north. They must have made more of those.
Yeah, because we did halt their production of that, right? Like, or rather, we stopped their production of that at
Yeah.
that location.
Yes, but those weren't undead.
That's right. They were just like
They
bigger
were-
minotaurs, right?
They
They
were
were
like
like-
chimera kind of made in fucking like in a lab fucking creatures.
Yeah, so what do we know about undead? What else is undead? Ghosts. Isn't there something to do with ghosts?
Ghouls.
Ah.
Yeah, I realize we just had a long side adventure, but you did have a phylactery on you,
Yeah.
and you did a bunch of research before you left.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was metagaming or if that was what we actually did in game, but
You guys did a bunch of research beforehand, so
yeah,
yeah, you would
yeah.
probably remember Ghostlord,
yeah,
the blighter druid
yeah.
lich thing.
I don't know if it was in my stuff that I was researching, but
I figure you guys shared it with each other.
yeah.
So.
It might be this Ghostlord figure that we read a bit about before our journey. Do you guys happen to know more about that?
If I'm being honest, I thought it was just a tale we used to scare children.
Well,
It's the Thornwastes are a dangerous place, and it is useful to have some kind of way to discourage people from going there and disappearing. But if these rumors are true, that this Ghostlord is real, it would make sense to me that he would have the ability to raise undead beasts, if that is what a death druid does.
Well, I have good news for you. Kids are way more scared of real monsters.
That's fair. So, if you believe that this is the case, we do have the ability to move you there. It would be an imprecise location, of course, but our wizard has the ability to get you there behind enemy lines. Is that the name? I don't remember if
That's
that's
the name of the episode, yeah.
Let's go. Oh, I
Let's
said the
fucking go.
line.
Yeah.
Why don't we just send someone with a portable hole and a bag of holding,
Wait, that's like when they say the Dark Knight in the Dark Knight.
and
That's
then
like the last line in the movie.
No, they say the white. They say white knight.
No,
They
the
call
last
him-
line in the movie is he's like
The
Gary
Dark
Old's like
Knight.
the Dark Knight, and it's
Yeah.
like end movie.
yeah,
That's the whole end of the campaign.
Womp, womp.
Yeah.
It's the Dark Knight, so just worse heat.
yeah.
All right. So just for context,
Cold.
where he's talking about. So what
The
you've been
Dark Knight
told
more
so
like
far.
cold.
So the Black Hand's lines on this map go
Please draw
approximately
everything.
to Talar. So this is approximately where the Black Hand's
Please
line.
draw it with not gray.
What color do you want it?
Something like obvious,
Hot pink. You
or
know,
like
hot pink?
orange,
Um,
like a bright orange.
That's your
not
hot
as
pink.
black.
That's good.
That
Yeah.
works.
So
That's
that's where the Black Hand's line has roughly gone to.
Okay.
It's more like it actually encompasses Talar and Doth. So it's more like that. Where she's talking about is here in the Thornwaste.
Where's the Thornwaste?
That's far back. Way
There.
back.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
So even farther than Drellin's Ferry, which you guys had passed through.
Yeah, I was wondering about that place.
So yeah, that the legends say that that's where he is. The legend says that his lair is a golden lion or a stone lion, giant stone lion that gets up and runs around. But I don't know how much truth there is to that. The wastes are dense and, as the name implies, thorny. I would recommend caution, although it looks like you have improved since our last meeting.
Why don't we take his fortress and push it somewhere else?
He's got a point.
Wait a second. Okay, before we continue, Wilson, is this just an excuse for you to give us a giant stone lion tank? Like it was an excuse to give us a crab tank in the other game?
No,
Okay.
What?
no.
Crab.
I gotta be a part of the other game. There's so many fucking weird shit.
That is, it's a
Right.
Descent into Avernus.
Right.
They have a crab tank.
My character
now.
is obsessed with marshmallow.
Nice.
I thought this campaign was weird. That campaign is weird.
That campaign is weird.
And that's like a full written campaign.
Yeah, well, I have to butcher it into little tiny pieces and then put it back together because it's written like that children's
Oh.
song. There was an old lady who swallowed a fly. That's the campaign.
Yeah.
It's just fetch. It's just the entire third chapter is a nested fetch quest. It's terrible. It's really bad. Descent into
Fetching
Avernus is bad.
You're fetching nests.
It's even worse than that. I thought that would be better writing than the third chapter. There's so much like random fun stuff, but it's all like dumb fetch quests, and it should be rewritten into something else because it's bad. But you do get fun things. So yeah, back to this. So we can get you there if that's something that you think you can deal with. Otherwise, we could use your help in consolidating the defenses here. Either one is if you could stop the flow of undead, then it would be useful. But if you could add to the defense here, it would also be useful. He kind of just coughs.
Yeah.
Off to the side and slumps down against the table a little bit.
There's a lot
Hey,
more.
what about
I give him a treat.
Hammer Fist holds? I thought you gave all your
Yeah.
treats to Andy. Weren't
Oh,
those
shit,
dwarves supposed to
yeah.
send aid or aids? I forget
Yeah.
They've
not
they've
the
arrived.
level.
They've already arrived. We got
Okay.
lucky. They were able to take a southern path out of the way.
which one. We take those.
We do.
So, is there any other major updates of the defensive brindle that we should be aware of?
Or like the enemy position.
Let me check my notes. our current battle plan is to leverage the walls against them. Although we are certain that they have some kinds of giant creatures that can destroy our wall. Out of character, I would like to ask you guys a question. There is Kingdoms and Warfare, a Matt Colville expansion, which has mechanics for large battles and giving you command over troops. Would you be interested in using that, or would you like to just stay zoomed in on your characters during the Battle of Brindle? Which is
I need zoom. I need zoom.
I know you do, but it'll be both. It would be a mixture of both.
Okay.
So it would be. It would go. It's like, I believe the way it is supposed to go is there is a round of the large combat, and then there is a round of the small combat, and they go back.
I'd be interested.
So we can take a look at it, and
Yeah,
I
why
would
don't we
like to
take
run.
a look at it and try it out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to do like a tryout thing. I'd
mean-
probably just keep it simple, where you'd each command one unit instead of what it says in the book, which is 3. But yeah, we'll try it out, and then we'll probably try it off stream and see how we like it, and then we'll see how it goes. So yeah, you guys are. Do you have any? Do you have any tools that you could use to negotiate with this Ghostlord, if he does exist, other than that new fancy axe of yours?
In a similar way of how the axe appeared in my hand, the phylactery appears in my other hand.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Phylactery.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Fun fact, because of my cloud rune, I have advantage on sleight of hand checks.
Incredible. 2 nat ones. 2 nat ones. Come on.
Where the fuck? Oh, there it is. 17.
He like looks at it for a moment, and he doesn't seem to have the energy to question it. Like, oh, okay, weird shit happens with this group.
Damn right.
Alright. What is that?
We believe this is a phylactery, and after fighting a similar being that also had a phylactery, we have ways of disabling it.
Well, I think regardless of whether you destroy it or not, it might be a useful bargaining tool.
I agree.
Where
It
did
does
you get?
literally contain the soul of the Ghostlord.
Where did you get the phylactery?
We got it back up at rest, right?
Yeah, somebody Venmoed it to us by accident, and then we just kept it.
Venmo exists within D&D. That's canon now.
Can you spot me? Yeah, here's a phylactery.
Is that anti-Semitic?
Don't worry about
I
it.
fine. Like
If
anytime
we don't-
the word
if we don't
phylactery
qu-
gets brought up, it becomes anti-Semitic.
If we don't like talk about it, it's fine. We just have to make sure we're making sure it's D&D. Everything is
Yeah,
hypothetical D&D. We have
you're right. Nothing
goblins
is
have
problematic.
the banks, and they
You're right.
trying
Nothing is
to-
problematic in D&D.
nothing
Yeah,
is probably it's
absolutely
true.
nothing.
Racism is okay if it's in D&D.
That's a quote for the day.
That's a Will Sedaris quote. Will Sedaris.
Oh, of course, Will would say that.
All right. Anyway,
Anyways,
Back to
So-
9/11.
so yeah. Well, we need most of what we can. So you got the phylactery, and
Yes.
we can get you there. Is there anything you need from us before you leave? We don't have a lot to spare
Well,
that's not being used in the defense, but you can rest a few days before you go, although it is
we're definitely
time
resting before we go. I have no rages left.
time is of the essence.
Right.
I would
How
recommend.
long do we believe we have?
Well, their army could be upon us within a day's march if they chose to.
So then we must make haste.
Yes, I believe that they're just building their forces, and once they reach a critical mass, they will march on us and destroy our city. But if you need, I believe you should rest. I'll continue planning the defense. And then we will go from there. He gives like a very weak smile.
Of course.
And Tredora actually notices the Ring of Recall has been expended. You notice as she looks at Zach's finger, you can see that the ring is actually like, it was a very bright golden color, but it's kind of dulled. You used it up, didn't you, to get back here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I can recharge it, but it will take a short time.
How long?
It requires an hour of prayer while it's steeped in holy water.
Yeah, well, we have to take a long rest anyways, so.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you're already taking a rest, I can do it for you.
That.
And then you can stop back by the cathedral in the morning. Do you have rooms in the city?
We were at a hotel. We were at an inn last time, right?
If you'd like to stay, we have a lot of the nobles have left. If you'd like rooms here, we have some available. I can have a servant show you to some quarters.
Yeah. Let's
sure.
do that.
All right. And he like tries to call out and then thinks better of it and just kind of like bangs his like his sword against the thing. King, and a servant comes in, looking almost as tired as he is.
Yeah, they're probably getting paid minimum wage. Of course, they're tired.
Oh, it's been a stressful couple of days, you know. And you can see as he's walking, he's kind of like washing his hands, like dry washing his hands. Are you in need of a bath or anything to eat? I can show you to. Would you like separate rooms or all the same room? We do have enough room that each of you could have one, although some of them may be a bit feminine. not to assume that you wouldn't like any of that, but.
I need a room for myself and Andy. And we have some missing time to catch up on.
All right. Would you like some old rags or something to make a toy with, or?
Yes.
I will have those brought up to your room. And anyone else? Do you, Mr. Bonham? Anything for you?
Yeah. I'll take a room for myself and a separate room for Dumby here.
Well, I can put them in the stables. I don't know if I could swing. They're a little bit large for going through the hallways. They might knock something
Dumby
over.
doesn't do stables.
Well, can he's like, well,
We're so much trouble, dude.
Okay. Okay, I can empty out a room for Dumby.
Great.
Jesus. And then Mr. Petra, anything for you?
Do you have any people that need to die?
I'm gonna roll a con save for him. Okay, he like visibly pales. Well, I can ask the constable.
He'll have a room for himself.
Yeah, I'll take.
He like looks at each of you like, how is that? He thought your previous requests were weird, and then he heard fucking Petra.
like don't worry about it.
Yeah,
I can't look him in the eyes. I'm just like, I'm sorry.
You have to make a charisma check.
Make it. No, don't make it. You don't have to make a save. And then Mr. Lieutenant Zachary. Is there something I can do for you? Anything special for your rooms?
Just my room and a lot of alcohol, like as much as you're allowed to give, and then some.
Okay, well, I'll give you as much as I can swing. If you would like.
Oh, sorry. Finish your thought.
No, go ahead, sir.
No. I got plenty of that.
Okay.
I would like a bowl of mixed nuts, and I would like the nut ratios as follows: equal
okay.
parts walnuts and peanuts, 2/3 as many almonds, and triple the amount of cashews as there are almonds.
Triple
Math
cashews.
problem.
Wow.
You see his eyes kind of like look up as if he's trying to calculate the numbers. It's like the chef, like the gif from Ratatouille where he's like reading the note.
Yeah.
Casino. I want an equal amount of blueberries in each muffin.
He's like,
Do you know how long that's going to take? I don't care.
I don't know if we have cashews on hand, unfortunately, but I will do my best with the rest of it.
Okay. Well, if there's not cashews, then just forget the whole thing.
Okay, well, he seems to calm just a moment, and he's just gonna, before you ask anything, he's well, I will show you 2 rooms now. He's like kind of a wire thin man with like a very pointy mustache, but there's one hair out of place on the right side, so it just ruins the whole ensemble.
Oh, and by the way, I don't actually need a room for Dumby. I'll just like dismiss him as an action.
He like looks at you. Very well. And
Creed's feeling completely fine with what he asked for now.
shows you to the room. Yeah, and they're a bit mismatched. He's going to give Petra, because he seems a little pissed off at Petra. He gives Petra like what is obviously like the room of a prepubescent girl. It is like entirely pink. There is like a 4-poster bed with the veils on the sides, a little mirror.
Poster like a barred boy band.
It's different species BTS.
Bards to men. It's
Bards to man.
Bard Street's boys back.
The Backstreet
The
Bards.
Bard Street. yeah, that's better.
the Bard Street Bards.
Yeah.
The sick room, Petra.
I
Petra
don't
doesn't
see
even
the problem
care.
with this. I don't see the
Yeah,
problem
Petra
with this
doesn't
at
really
all.
care.
Yep.
He's just like,
Yeah, your room.
he puts on one of their records.
Got a poster of Robert Pattinson.
You're a candy girl,
As the Batman.
looking so sweet. That's the record that plays. Crete, your room is large and mostly unadorned. It seems that anything that could be used as a chew toy has been taken out of this room, and some actual chew toys have been placed in the room instead.
This'll do.
The beds, it seems, you look under the covers of the bed, and you can see that it's actually 2 beds that have been shoved together to fit you.
You guys thought ahead. Wow.
Well, word moves quickly. I take great pride in our ability to house guests of all shapes and sizes.
Are you using weird, ragged clothed elf slave labor, like in unnamed fantasy series?
That sounds terrible. No, we don't use.
Okay,
Good.
just check it.
I will
All
need
all of our labor is free range.
Good.
Oh no.
You don't want to know what we have to
Sorry.
create some terribly acronym
No.
society to try to really defend the rights of these individuals.
Free
I actually
reign
enjoy the
labor.
labor.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
No.
They were happy when they were slaves.
Just thinking about the astral sea again.
I know.
I will need access to your kitchen.
Access to the kitchen? We can
Yes.
prepare meals for you.
No.
No, he sputters for like almost 30 seconds and then nods.
You can't prepare my meals. And then the electricity starts to flare up on the fur.
I say, yeah, fuck you, and I stand behind you.
Yeah.
Keep it cool. Keep it cool.
This guy's a pro.
He like
Yeah, much
you see him like turn away and he licks his pinky and his pointer finger and smooths his mustache. You've got this, Clarence. You've got
Pointer
this.
finger? What a weird way to smooth a mustache.
Yep, just the weird. It's very weird. Yeah.
Wait, Thoman.
You've got this,
Oh.
Clarence.
No,
You've got this.
Pinky
Clarence.
and pointer finger.
His name is Clarence.
You've got this.
I mean, it
Clarence.
works, but
Clarence is the head butler of the.
Oh,
The
you just
jar
made
mouth
this
estate.
way harder for him.
You're gonna call him. You're just gonna call. Oh no! You're gonna bully the butler. No, you've already done this.
Let's not bully the working class, please.
Yeah.
No, I don't care
your-
that he's the butler. His name is Clarence.
Yeah.
The butler's got nothing to do with it.
Timothy's room has a grand piano in one corner with an open top, and a quite lovely view of the stables, and it smells about as good as you'd expect.
Now this is more like it. I'm gonna start playing Piano Man.
Incredible. And you have there's a little tiny harmonica that you can like pick up with your trunk and play through.
Perfect.
And then Lieutenant Zach, your room seems to be naval themed. There is the door itself has like a ship's wheel on it. It's naval themed but it's designed as if it was designed by someone who had never actually been on a ship. So there's like a lot of like slight imperfections that don't make any sense. I can't name any off the top of my head, but just think of like slightly off things about a ship. It has like 2 masts, but one of them doesn't have a sail on it. It's just a poster of wood.
I'm gonna go and put like an extra bed sheet to
Just to fix it. Incredible. And so yeah, you guys
will start sailing.
Oh no. So yeah, you guys are all settled into your rooms.
What about the booze? Comma.
The booze. It comes in a little bit later, and it is a gnome, like a gnomish servant, is like balancing on top of it, like rolling in a barrel of ale, and just plops it in front of your room.
I'm gonna do the Captain Morgan pose.
Incredible. Captain Morgan. Oh well, I certainly enjoy your ale, sir. And he
You know it.
goes along. And you see him as he turns the corner, he takes a sip of his flask and tucks it back into his coat.
Understandable.
Yeah, but having to work with Clarence.
Poor Clarence. Yeah.
Isn't there
just
a
a dude.
cartoon on Cartoon Network called
Yeah,
Clarence?
Clarence.
Yeah.
I think that's why I don't like the name Clarence, because I think that shit was stupid.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Have you guys seen it before?
No.
Yeah, it's your curse.
Oh god.
Not
Oh
actually.
god.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh god.
yeah, right?
The guy has a
That's a
tube head.
children's show.
Dear lord. Look at this. This is horrifying.
No. Oh god.
What is
Yeah.
that character design? What is
What?
this?
It's
It's
the-
a cube head.
It's
You
like
like
those
Clarence for the plot? Like,
I'm not showing any of this to stream. They're just gonna have
this
to
is
guess.
horrible. What is this? The side
If you've seen
characters are
Clarence,
so
you know why
scary.
Side characters are worse.
Why
Isn't this
why
made
is
by
it-
the same guy that does like Uncle
Oh,
Grandpa?
God.
Steve
Yeah,
from
it's
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
That small child has cancer. Be nice.
Steve
The
from
guy on the
Minecraft.
right looks like he commits arson.
Wait, I forgot about Uncle Grandpa. That was a very cursed thing, too.
everything?
Yeah, there was a period where Cartoon Network shows were just like, "What's the most cursed thing we can do?"
Yeah,
That would be our
Oh,
whole
God.
show.
It was Steven Universe and a bunch of garbage.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
YouTuber apology video.
Oh, oh
What
god.
happened to his front teeth?
This is what
Don't
dying
question
feels
it.
like. These guys, dude. It's a classic. All right. So yeah, as you take your you are so I'll say you were all offered the opportunity to attend dinner tonight, if you would wish to. And are you going to accept or not? I will also say, for Petra, there are 3 scheduled executions. You get a note, like, just a guy in like a hood comes to the door.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck is this, Samir?
Oh!
What the fuck is it?
The spoiler tag.
Yeah, please fucking get rid of that. Fucking get rid
With
of that.
fire.
garbage.
At least see the spoiler tag.
Oh
Bare
god.
minimum. Bare minimum.
Jesus Christ, that was disgusting.
Yeah, that no.
For next time.
For next time.
Watch out, Samir's got
Yeah.
a loaded gun.
So yeah, he comes to the door. You asked about executions.
Yes.
There are 3 scheduled executions.
Who are you executing it? Who are you
Yeah.
executing right now?
Yeah.
Traitors, deserters,
Relatively fair, I guess.
thieves.
Sure. I'm in. Sign me up, coach. Can I commit the executions?
You're so chipper about that. I love enthusiasm.
Oh yeah, just wait till you meet my sword.
Sure. I feel like you'd probably make a better show out of it than I would.
Oh, I promise.
Alright. Be there at noon tomorrow. Sharp.
Yeah, I'll do it free of charge too, don't worry.
Well, I don't get paid anyways.
What? Dude, that's a rip. Do you know how much work it is to kill somebody?
It's like 20 minutes of work. I have a full-time gig. I just do this on the side.
What do you do? What's your gig?
What's his name?
What's his name? Oh no, his name is also Clarence. It's Clarence.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's actually Clarence.
I take back
actually,
anything bad I
I'm
ever
a-
said about you.
I'm a butler. He takes off the. It's actually me, Clarence.
I take back anything negative I ever said about you.
You said something negative about me?
I think it was more implied, but I take it back.
I think Creek kicks open his door at this point and he's all like, I need the kitchen!
Oh yeah, yes sir, right this way, sir. He like drops the hood like on the ground, and he takes like 2 steps, walks over, picks it up, shoves it into his pocket, and then leads Kareet like still like dry washing his hands to the kitchen.
I had a question about my treats and the fire rune I have now. So my fire rune lets me double my proficiencies with tools when I make an ability check with them.
Mhm.
I was wondering if I did a check before I made my treats, if I could double the amount of temp hit points, because that's also based off of my proficiency bonus.
Ooh.
Oh.
And or quadrupling the amount of treats I can make.
I would say doubling, because you get to double. How many treats do you get to make?
I can make 8 currently because of the advanced cook's utensils I got.
Oh,
But
you want
normally
to get
I
to
would.
16?
If that is my only option, I'll take it. But yeah.
How about this? I will say that with this, you will be able to take the treats and consume them for regular hit. Actually, yeah, for regular hit points as well as temporary hit points. So they'll be like mini
Okay.
health potions. Let's just take a quick bio break.
Okay.
As Samir's getting up anyways, and we'll take 5 because I got a P2.
All right. Yeah, we'll be back in a bit, chat. Mwah.
All right. Just me? Let's go.
Alright, I'm back.
Guess who's back?
Back again. And I'm back as Jap Neat for now. Nice.
Let's go.
Alright. So for this fire rune thing,
So it'll function kind of like Goodberry.
except it does like 4 instead of just
1, yeah.
1.
So basically,
Okay.
when you prep the treats, you can. I'll say you could choose them to be
Either health or temp
Yeah, or
HP.
temp. Yeah.
Okay, I can deal with that.
Yeah, because that's basically a minimum roll on a health potion, and you can craft
Yeah.
8 of them a day, which is a lot.
Yeah, so I have to decide before crafting them whether I want them to be for temp HP or for health, or can I decide before eating it?
I'd say you can decide before eating it.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it. I can stick with that.
So I mean that's pretty good. That's
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah,
Because you can eat them out of combat and just top yourself up.
I I definitely won't say that a big part of the reason for picking Rune Knight was for that. Just so I could increase my treat output or make my treats more versatile. It's really funny because I was thinking about this the other day about all the stuff I have for my character, you know, like the multi-classing, the cape, the axe, all that stuff, and none of it comes close to my joy of having the chef feat. So it's really just the little things, guys.
The chef feed is nice, right?
Yeah.
It's a nice little like roleplay flavor feed. It's also a half feat, so
Yeah,
I like that.
it's one of the few feats that you can boost con with.
It's true. I actually have a like a mega document or a thing with all the half feats, and there's only a very few amount that are con. Yeah, I mean there's only
It's chef, and then I think like durable, or
so it's
whatever it is.
chef, crusher, durable, resilient con, skill expert, and tavern brawler.
Yeah.
And then there's a bunch of race exclusive ones. Dragon fear, which is fine. Dragon hide, which is terrible.
Yeah.
Dwarven fortitude, which is fine.
I think I
Infernal
remember.
constitution, which is bad. Orcish fury, which is bad, and then second chance, which I don't remember.
I think that's for halflings.
Yeah, well, it's for halflings, but I don't remember if it's good or not.
Is that the one where they can give up their lucky thing and give it to someone
I
else?
think that's boundless luck.
That might be boundless luck. Interesting. Yeah, chef. It really, the feat is how you make of it in a game. Because like
Go ahead.
like normally the treats I could make, I would only be able to make 4, and again that'd be like 4 temp points. But now we're gaining possibilities.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, my character in my Friday night game, I'm planning on taking skill expert because he is newly become a sorcerer, and he wants to learn how to like learn more about his magic. And his sister is a wizard, and so he's trying to get Arcana training and expertise because we'd have no one in our party that has Arcana proficiency.
Oh damn!
That's part of it, but also, well, actually we have one, but he only has like a +1. I think my guy. Let me check what I would get. I can't type. But yeah, it's pretty funny.
Samir, for your thieves tools, are you just proficient in them, or do you have expertise with them?
That's a very good question. You could just
You're a little quiet, Samir. I don't know if you're far away from your mic.
You hear me
Why
now?
do you even-
Hold on.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, I
Yeah.
can even boost my wisdom, so I have a flat 14. That's really good.
Ooh.
I just have
Or I could put a +1 into my
Proficiency.
charisma.
Just normal proficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you had fucking expertise and then with that fire rune, you would get a flat +16 to your fucking thieves tool or whatever your tool you were proficient in. Which is nuts.
How do I get expertise?
Well, as part of your class, you could like select expertise. I don't know when the next time, or if there is a next time, rogues can select more expertise. I think it's just bards that get expertise at later levels. Don't
I think
rogues-
rogues get an additional expertise at like level 7,
Oh, okay.
but I can check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever the next time you can select an additional expertise, which I don't know if there is another one, you can select either a tool or whatever skill you're already proficient
Yeah, you
in.
get them at level 6 is your second expertise. So you get them at first level and 6th level as a rogue.
I don't think I have anything. Expertise.
Expertise doubles your proficiency, so whatever is like super high. Whatever has like a flat +8 to it, that's your expertise.
Oh.
8 plus whatever the modifier is for that skill.
Ooh. So basically, I'm just gonna be the main benefit of the other benefit of Arcana proficiency on a caster is that it allows you to start scribing spell scrolls,
Oh yeah.
which is very nice because I want to be able to convert my stuff into points. I'm a sorcerer. Ooh, action-oriented explicative defilers.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Defilus. Isn't that from?
Yep.
Singer-songwriter Beck.
Greg is running that campaign right now.
Welcome back. So we've decided he's gone into the abyss. No.
Invisibility.
that actually like
It
cut
worked
it out
really
for a
well.
second, yeah.
That's so good.
Is this Harry Potter? What was the first one? The Sorcerer's Stone?
Philosopher's Stone.
Philosophers.
Unnamed fantasy series.
Yeah.
Unnamed Wizard Boy, Rock of Sorcery.
Yeah.
Rock of Magic.
Magic Rock.
Unnamed Wizard Boy. Rock. Magic Rock.
Snake.
Hairless Mason.
Yeah.
Magic
Hairless Mason and the Magic Rock.
Hairless Mason.
It's like the ugliest fucking kid you could possibly imagine.
It's just the guy from the hairless character from Clarence.
Why would you bring that back up again?
The arsonist.
Is Richard singer-songwriter Beck yet?
What?
Who?
Is Ricky back?
Oh,
Yeah, I've been back the whole time.
Okay.
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
We're good to go.
Yeah. Also, we've decided that for my treats with the fire rune, you can now, before you eat it, you can now decide whether or not you want it in temp hit points or in actual health.
Cool.
Only when you have your fire rune, but I don't anticipate you changing out your runes.
Yeah. Then I'm in there like a mad scientist with my fire rune feeding into me, but it's just me cooking.
Yeah, you use the fire rune to cook.
Yes.
It like heats it up.
Yes.
I like that.
I'm like within earshot, just wondering, like, what the fuck is he doing?
My greatest masterpiece.
I thought his wife was dead.
Pizza.
Is that
Fucking Andy.
is that too? Oh Jesus! Why would you just
God.
Could I also do like a smith tools check to make my smith tools normal sized?
They were giant size.
Yeah, they were giant smith tools.
That was a.
I use the tools to fix the tools.
Yeah.
I would say you might want to. There's like there'd probably be like a smith on the area.
I
But
mean,
I don't know.
I get double proficiencies with my tool checks, so
So yeah, I mean,
Let's
you
go
could
on.
probably go down and meet the blacksmith.
yeah. I'm covered in like smoke from all the cooking, and I was like, I need your help.
And yeah, she's like a stocky dwarvish woman who kind of turns like, what are you doing in my, and like looks and just sees like your thighs, and then looks like her neck like cranes back as she looks up at you with your eyes. Yeah, she's like, what are you, 8 feet tall?
I'm 8 feet tall.
Yeah, she's like under 4 feet. So she like looks up. Oh, what are you doing in my smithy?
Pardon the intrusion, but I picked these up along the way here, and they're a little bit big for my size, so I was hoping to make them a bit smaller, and I could use a bit of help, and I pull out the giant-sized smithing tools.
I mean, we could shave it off if that's what you're interested in, or I could give you a size tools that are fit for you.
Whatever you think is better. I don't know what use you would have for giant smithing tools, but that might be neat to have.
They would be neat to have. I could maybe trade you 1 for 1 instead of my. We have a lot of the smiths left, so I have some spares, and it would be cool to have. You're right.
Would you also happen to have an herbalism kit on hand? That's the third thing I'm proficient in.
What was the herbalism kit?
Yeah.
I'm a blacksmith, not an herbalist. It's the. I feel like Star Trek. Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a miracle worker. I don't have an herbalist kit. I'm sorry, bud.
That's all right. I will take the normal smithing tools then.
All right. So yeah, you can just witch your smithing tools, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you guys going to go to the dinner, or are you guys going to have dinner by yourselves?
I think we should go to the dinner.
We should go
Yeah, we can go to the dinner.
It's not like to be
Mingle.
clear, it's not like a sanctioned event. It's just like when the Lord and a couple of the people in the area have dinner and talk.
Great way to network.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sure.
It's a LinkedIn of its time, really.
True.
Andy comes in with a bow tie, a collar. He's looking excellent. I'm wearing the same clothes though.
Does anyone else want to do anything before the event? I'm gonna just going down the line. Zach, are you anything before the event?
My pre-game it, honestly.
Make a con save for me.
Hell yes. Hey!
Oh, is that a nat 20?
Yeah.
Let's
Of
fucking
course
go,
it is.
dude.
Yeah, your barrel. This ale is half water.
Oh.
It's tasty,
Yeah.
but you're like, it's not as alcoholic as you want it.
They might have better ones at the dinner.
He wanted to give you. It seems like he wanted to give you an impressive looking keg of ale, but they didn't. They don't actually have that much ale around. So,
Just to all sense of
so yeah, I would say you guys. So pre-game doesn't go great. Is Timothy want to be doing anything before?
I'm gonna write a piano sonata. That grand piano, dedicated to Dumby.
Dedicated to Dumby. Make
Yeah.
a performance check for me.
Excellent. I'm good at those. Performance. That's a 19.
Hey, that's this? A 6?
Yeah.
19.
That's
yeah,
a
I mean,
woohoo.
you've written better sonatas than this.
Mhm.
But it would be good for pretty much any. It still needs a little tuning. You're not the piano's not your instrument. It's a little out of tune. Doesn't seem like it's been used in a while. Insert excuses here.
Sure.
So yeah, and then is Petra want to do anything
Before the dinner,
before the dinner? Yeah.
what were you saying?
The sword is very down with your idea of executing people.
I thought so.
Like, yes, maybe you could kill that Clarence guy too. He seems like he's a scumbag.
Nah, he's hooking us up, bro.
Poor Clarence.
I thought he was a tool. Don't get me wrong, but
He is a
he's
tool.
hooking us up.
Trust your instincts.
Nah, he's hooking a brother up. It's a 3 for
I don't know why
what?
the sword's voice has changed. I've changed it. That's not the sword's voice.
I like that it's ever changing.
It's kind of blood to wash the spears. Yeah. But yeah, the sword is like, there's so many people in this palace, and they could all die by your hand. Whispering sweet nothings into your ear.
I'm just used to it at this point. This is what my life is.
This
If
is
only
what
they
my
knew.
life is. If only they knew.
If only they could like understand like what goes on.
Do you want to roll a charisma save for me?
Yeah, sure.
Why not? Jesus.
Yeah, you pretty much have to roll a 1 to not save at this point. Because you have a plus 12 to your charisma saves. That's cracked, dude. That's insane.
It's the 4 plus the plus 4s of the save plus the
Paladins
proficiency.
Paladin's like actually broken.
Paladins literally hit a full level above there.
He's under leveled in Paladin too.
This is a level 6
Yeah.
Paladin feature. This is a level 6
Yep.
feature. Paladins get this feature before polymorph comes online for spellcasters.
Yep.
Insane.
And then I think at 18, at level 18, it goes to 30 feet. So you're like almost always in it.
Yeah. Fighters get at level 6, they get a feat.
Yeah. They get
Paladins
so many
Paladins
feats.
get to add their charisma modifier to every save. And everyone around them. Paladins are very broken.
Yep.
Plus they're the best strikers in the game. Like, come
That
on.
is true.
So
I thought we established this.
yes, Paladins broken. So yeah, you're just kind of keeping the voice in the back of your head.
Or rather, just like everyone should be as good as Paladin, like all melee classes, instead of Paladin being above everything else.
Yeah.
And Barbarian's pretty solid too.
Barbarian only does damage if you have the good feats, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And he's
Right.
pretty Creed's pretty optimized for damage too.
I feel pretty good now. I think this
Action
is
surge.
Yeah, this is like the most of where my damage is. The next couple of levels is mostly like additional stuff.
Utility and etc.
Yeah, but now this is where I'm gonna start doing my big boy damage.
Yeah. Okay. So, you guys all have a little bit of time. Did you have something you wanted to do, Petra, or you just chilling in your room?
I'll just vibe.
So yeah. So yeah, the situation. You head down to the dining hall. Each of you guided by a different servant, and eventually you guys come to the area. Seated at the table, you can see that there are a couple of people who you recognize from your previous adventures here. Sitting at the table are Lord Jarmath, Lady Call, who I don't know if you guys have met before, but she is a pretty iconic member of the group. A guard captain with a kind of a goatee beard, and Tradora, who you also the priestess, you also see come in a little bit late. Salaria Starsinger of the Tiriki Tor enters.
Ah.
And she gives you a respectful nod as she sits down.
That's good.
The dinner that is served. Let me pull up my dinner.
You have a dinner map?
Of course, no, I don't. I don't have a
No.
map. That'd be simple, right?
Yeah.
I'm rolling. No, please.
It's just the
Rolling
image
the shit up
from...
on eating.
You guys remember when like Burger King used to have that paper that they put on your tray where it said burger here, drink here?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It's just one of those. That's the dinner map.
This is Burger King, yes!
So yeah,
Welcome to Burger King. I'm gonna take your order.
you guys are pretty used
Fat
to.
burger. It was Fat Burger.
Uh,
Oh yeah.
Now it's pita pita, and it sucks. I don't want to eat healthy.
it's also super expensive.
Yeah.
Not down for it.
It's pretty good, but yeah. So you you're seated. Creed's cooking is very good. I'll say it's very good.
Oh
However,
yeah,
it
I
is
definitely
still-
made this dinner.
It's still road rations. Normally, this is done by the professional chefs of the area with pretty much whatever they have on hand. Which it's not the best meal you ever had, but as they uncover a stewed pork and parsnip, that's a bit of a mouthful, and set it down, you can just smell. Do you know in like cartoons where the character will like be lifted up by the smell, like from their nose?
Yeah.
It's like that emotion. The wine is good. It's good quality.
I'm gonna animate my chair and do that for real.
A couple of the people who are seated just like grab onto their chair nervously.
I'll use a third level spell slot and animate one of their chairs too, and just sort of lift them up.
I'm lifting up Zach's chair to try to imitate it. and I have advantage on sleight of hand, so I try to make it seem like it's not me.
Go ahead, both of you. I'll say, Timothy, you can make a deception check.
19.
Blend, I'm good at those.
Here comes the 35. Yeah.
Oh,
33 was
God.
close.
So
They like leap off, taking. Oh God!
Jesus.
They're fucking
no.
dead.
He like leaps off. What is a noble's HP?
It's like 3.
Oh God.
And he's probably dead.
9.
Okay.
It just lands right on his face.
Oof.
I'm gonna like snicker and then I'm gonna snicker and then with my trunk shoot a little ketamine under the table.
I throw
this
that
campaign.
noble a treat. I'm like, it can heal now.
This is your fault. Ricky did ketamine table.
Yeah. Ketamine table was a signal for the end for us.
Ketamine table
Have you
literally
noticed-
ended that campaign.
Have you noticed that in the real world nothing good has happened since ketamine table?
I hate that. It's true.
For anybody watching, ketamine table was a thing that appeared in a previous campaign we did, and it has ruined us just from the
I
absurdity.
completely forgot about that.
Ketamine table. You made it.
Table.
You made it.
It was
I
the
don't remember
harbinger of
anything
the end
about it
times.
other than that it was a
It's like a
ketamine
normal
table.
thought for Ricky, but he put that in as like a part of the campaign.
I don't even remember what the context was.
We were in
Neither
like a
do I.
tavern.
Yeah.
I'm just losing. Yeah, ketamine.
Yeah.
Add to the banned
Ketamine.
words list.
Ketamine table was the harbinger of the end times.
Yeah. I throw that noble a
The
treat.
apocalypse.
It's a brand new sentence. Ketamine table is a harbinger of the apocalypse. The fifth horseman, if you will.
That's like when you're playing like an RPG and they don't do voice actors. So when you pick a name for your character, it's just in the dialogue. And you just named yourself Ketamine Table. The only one that can save us now is Ketamine Table.
Yeah, it's like his little thing goes.
Like in
All right.
Pokemon.
So yeah, the very random. Also, I did forget to mention. You recognize Captain Sarana and Townspeaker Whiston from Jones Ferry are also present at the time.
Word?
Good to see you
And-
again, Captain.
That's good to see you folks too. You seem it's been a while.
Yes, we've been busy, to say the
have we.
least. Yes. How did the townsfolk fare on the journey?
Most of them, the ones that decided that they were too young or too old to fight, were sent down along the Dawn Way, but most of us have decided to stay. She takes a sip of her wine. We're hoping that if we can hold at Brindle, we can push them back to Drellin's Ferry, but they're trying to get on ships out of Denevar, if possible. Anyone between 18 and 65, we have them staying behind, and then anyone else who volunteered. She's like kind of like got like a melancholy air to her. But yeah, it's definitely good to see you. Hopefully your efforts will be more useful here than they were in Jones Ferry.
Is that a diss on us? You dissing us at dinner?
You want to fight, bro?
Yeah.
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Square up.
With our efforts or with how things turned out?
With how things turned out. I
Yes,
understand that Drellin's Ferry is not a place to make a stand.
Yes,
Not
we'll get it back though.
For our sake, I hope so.
And Creek gives some of the chef food. Or no, he first asks, like, one of the people coming around, like, is there turmeric in this?
Let me go ask the chef.
Yes, please do.
You return a moment later. Yes, there is turmeric in it. Are you allergic to turmeric?
On the contrary, Creed eats the whole thing. He takes a little bit and gives it to Andy to eat.
Oh, Andy's like with you under the table?
Yeah, he's
Fair
there
enough.
with his bow tie collar.
Oh, that's right. Bow tie
Yeah.
collar. I picture it's like twisted steel. A little shiny. It dingles.
Dingles.
Yeah, and so it's a fairly quiet dinner. Most of the conversation that's to be had is related to city defense. Especially Lord Jarmath is discussing with he seems to be having you can sense like a heat below the surface of his conversation with Lady Call, who is she seems to have a difference of opinion than he does on how the city defense is than him. She seems to, so from what you can overhear, I'll say you all have above a 10 passive perception, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, from what you can understand is that Lord Jarmath wants to move he seems to have been convinced that the best course of action would be to go out into the field and actually attack the army of the Black Fist, whereas Lady Call thinks that's a bad idea. And she doesn't even seem to. She has kind of, from what you've heard of Lady Call, you know that she has like a private army, and she does not want to do any kind of field battle. She thinks that would be a really bad idea. So that's what you can kind of overhear from that conversation. Other than that, it's a pretty awkward and quiet dinner.
I'm gonna speak up and say, now is probably a good time to ask, with a bunch of different people from different areas now gathered here. What do you all know about the Ghostlord?
And there's a long silence.
All right.
We've already had this. It's a children's legend. Captain Ulverth, who is the guard captain who you haven't met yet.
Yeah, but what if it
children's
wasn't?
They say that at the touch, he can sicken anyone. They say that he can turn himself into a wolf, or a lion, or a tiger.
What about a bear?
Perhaps. I've not heard that story though.
Not cool.
What
if you
about
can't be a bear.
what about the wolf?
I said wolf already.
Oh, did you? Hang on, sorry.
Don't.
I'll do it one more time.
Don't brown out again.
I was browning out a little bit. What about like an eagle?
I assume so, but
How about
I've
a
only heard-
capybara?
A lion?
who
What about
invited
an elephant?
We went through line already.
who invited them to dinner? And you see Clarence just out of the corner of your eye, just like inches behind a wall, like.
Oh, that guy.
Excuse me. We're literally gonna save all of your lives. Be a little fucking grateful.
Yep.
Captain Ulver pushes his chair back and storms out.
Petra, I appreciate that.
Let's not do any
request from you, but first of all, yes, that too. But also, when you're dealing with the aristocrat types, you gotta schmooze, watch. Has anyone tried the croque, madame?
Well, I'm going to have dinner in my quarters. Please attend to me. And you see Lord Jarmuth stands up, and everyone else starts standing up as well.
He looks like he's about to croak, madame. Am I right?
He
I'll high-five
really
you on that one.
needs sleep.
And soon,
I'm
soon
very
you
worried
go
about
to the
him.
table.
Wait, what'd you say, Wilson?
Soon you are within moments you are alone at the table.
Well,
Like I said, you just gotta schmooze and they'll leave you alone.
they didn't
Hold
give me
it
any
for the blessed
fucking
hell.
information.
We have all the information.
I mean, there's
You
multiple
guys were
different.
dicks to them. They've been like controlling the city and like dealing with the
Yeah.
refugee tide. And you're like,
Yeah.
why don't you be a little more fucking grateful that we checks notes went away for a week?
I don't think we got all
Hey.
the information.
On Earth would
Our-
Petra be thinking about that?
Also, our dog.
Why would
got
Petra
some
care?
horses
Oh,
in the
no.
cave.
Yeah.
The dog has done more than their soldiers.
Yeah. He's
probably
alerted
true.
us. He literally alerted us of their movement in like a day. How long does it take them to do that?
Also, I tried to schmooze.
I mean, I did too. Did you see how I ate all that food immediately?
It's not my fault that none of them have had the croque, madame. Which is great, by the way.
This conversation is just echoing off the walls of this mostly empty
We should
chamber.
leave. We should go.
Like, it's not my fault that none of them
You
had
guys
the
are
croque, madame.
You guys are the worst
Just
fucking
stuffing
dinner
my
guests.
face. Yeah.
I just picture like Lord Jarmuth is in the other room, like, I can't believe we invited them to dinner. It was a mistake.
Zach's passed out drunk.
Yeah. I'm as we get up, I'm like drinking like any extra wine that's on the tables as we pass.
This is I literally feel like
God.
it's like a Legend of Vox Machina. I feel like fucking Percy right now. Like
Yeah.
it's just all we need is Scanlan doing Tug on My Beads
Yeah.
or whatever the song was called. But yeah, you guys eventually leave the chamber after eating your fill.
I love eating Phil.
And you are attended for the night. If you need
That's
to
how the
be,
broth is so good.
Is-
They must have cooked Phil down for a long time.
What?
He said eating your Phil. Phil was delicious.
he's
Kareem goes to sleep.
Yeah.
Why is this session so like extremely acutely curt?
Cause we haven't had like a full session in like a month.
wait,
That's
do you-
probably the real
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
all the
Yeah,
curse is
true.
just concentrated.
It's a concentration of the curse.
We've all built up.
The curse reserves are overflowing.
Hmm.
All right,
We're backed
anyway.
up.
Well, so yeah, you guys all get your long rest. Also,
Yeah.
you guys can get a full rest.
Yes.
You guys can roll a hit die
Yay.
worth of temp HP. For those unacquainted, I assume that if someone gets is like in a bed and has a period of time, they can roll a hit die and gain that much temporary HP until they lose it. So yeah, the party gets a nice long rest, and I'll say, what time do you guys think you get up in the next morning?
I get up a bit early so I can make the treats, obviously.
You go down in the kitchen, and
Yeah.
very large. They don't have really pots that fit you. Most of the cooking staff is either human or smaller sized creatures. So
Right.
the area is, there's a lot of like stools that can move back and forth so that the gnomes and halflings can cook.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I probably get up pretty late, like pretty groggy, just from all the grease of the 3 too many croque madames.
I am
so
definitely
three
hungover.
so three.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wake up definitely hungover.
Give me a dex save to see, or dex save, con save. Dex save. No, give me a con save to see how hungover you are. Okay, it's
Not
not that bad, but it's pretty rough.
Do you get the +4 from Petra?
No,
I don't
he's
need
in the room. I feel great. Walks out. Wretches on the floor. It's like he has the Batman sonar thing from Dark Knight. Just
Yeah.
can you imagine epileptic Batman? Like
That fight with Heath Ledger's Joker would have ended differently.
he just falls off the fucking building.
It's him see
Thing immediately falls off the building.
Or in the new one, when he's fighting those dudes in the nightclub, he definitely would have just fell.
Such a weird
I have
fight.
yet to see it.
The Dark
No.
Knight. No, the Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
he's like the dude in the nightclub in the Dark Knight, and also the new Batman.
Yeah.
Is there a nightclub in
Mhm.
the Batman?
Oh yeah.
There is.
I feel like
There's a
There's
now-
a nightclub in the Dark Knight.
There's a nightclub within the nightclub. in the new Batman.
yeah.
There is a nightclub.
Yeah, the Iceberg Lounge is like a major place, so there's kind of a nightclub always for Batman.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What nightclub does he go to in the Dark Knight?
He goes and like
one
gets the Italian
owned by
guy
the
and like
Italian
punches a bunch of his
gangster dude.
dudes in the face. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't remember why he did that, but he
He's
did.
Batman.
Because it was
Oh, before he
funny.
throws him off the building.
Oh, is that yeah,
Oh,
the
that's
one that
right,
like
that's
broke his
what happened.
legs
I
or
said
something?
interrogate him for the thing. That's right.
Yeah.
That's before he says, "I'm counting on it," and he throws
Yeah.
him off the
That
building.
scene is funny as hell.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
that
funny.
scene
Yeah,
is-
that's
it
pretty
is.
funny. And then he's just like walking, like
Yes.
after that, he's fine.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Don't worry about it. He's Batman. But yeah,
Batman he snapped his bones back into place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before breaking it again off screen.
so yeah, groggy and greasy, slightly hungover, cooking, and then Petra. How much earlier do you want to wake up before your scheduled executions?
Oh, I wake up early and I go outside and I practice.
Practice?
What does that mean? How do you? Can you describe to me how you practice?
I make a bunch of like dummies, and I listen to I like meditate with the sword while it tells me about executions and like the best
Jesus
method
Christ.
for like the best places to strike, things like that.
It's the head, obviously.
Well, yeah, I mean,
You know, it's the best part. Is
Tell
you put a little bit
to
put a
quit
little
flipping
bucket
off
in,
the camera.
and once it's all done, you make it into a nice little stew, and you drink the blood, and then you put it in a nice little flask, and you drink the blood, and you just it's like meditative as you're like chopping wood. You're just outside with this big ass sword.
Sword is extra cracked.
Japanese Giggle says to stop flipping off the camera. That's rude.
I'm not flipping off the
You had
camera.
a middle
Not
finger up for like 3 minutes.
knowingly.
Ah.
I was just doing this, I think. What are you referring to? That's not flipping off.
Oh no. Oh no. Sir?
He was playing with his beard. Lol.
Yeah.
I'm also lolling. All
Excellent.
right. So I'll say as it comes close to noon, Petra, you head over. You see Clarence walk out of the building, look around for a moment, and then pull on his hood. And
Aw.
he walks over to
Thanks
you.
for the 69.
Go to bed,
Go.
bro, he'll see you.
Would
Yeah,
like
you
to
go
accompany
get some
me over
sleep,
for
baby
the
boy. Thanks for coming
executions?
by.
Oh, of course.
I'll make sure Japanese stops
Feel
flipping
like I
off
was
the camera
practicing it.
too.
You see how the wood I cut up?
He looks over. A lot of that was very head shaped.
Exactly.
What does it even mean?
Did you carve it before cutting it?
He did, yeah.
I did.
He did. He said he did.
That's pretty impressive. All right.
And he's like, all right, let's go. Are you going to use that? And he gestures to the sword.
Oh, 300%.
All right. I'll tell my assistant to leave the axe at home. And you eventually walk over and you get into this like small square area where there are 3 men lined up with their wrists bound, like sacks over their heads. A small crowd is gathered, mostly some other soldiers. You actually recognize in the crowd one of the bandits who you guys ran into on the way to Denovar.
Hey, good man. Good man.
And he's like, he like sees you. He turns and you see make a perception check for me.
Oh. Ah.
Oh, 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't make out, you can't hear it, but you can kind of read his lips. And he's like, I know that guy. He's the one that sent me here. I'm glad I didn't get to see what happened on the other side of that. And they set up a small, like, it's like the stump of a tree.
Are they all lined up? Can they be all lined up in a row?
Oh.
No, they're gonna go one by one.
Rats.
And they're gonna read the crimes before.
Okay.
Let me find
I
my
swear to God,
random
if Clint Eastwood
crimes
saves one of
generator.
them, then
Could you
Random-
better be
imagine?
no Clint Eastwoods.
Criminal history crime generator. I love that this is a real thing.
Oh no.
Boy.
Could you imagine if, like, in the French Revolution, when they were cutting off heads, they were just like, "Can we stack these people together? See how many we can get at one go?"
They absolutely did. There's no way
Yeah.
they didn't.
Oh.
At least once.
Mhm.
Someone must have
They
experimented
probably
with that.
tried it, but it just
Yeah.
wouldn't work very well.
No,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You could maybe get 2. That'd be
No,
the
I don't.
most.
I don't want to. I want them all like parallel to each other, like 3 bodies next to each other. That's what I want.
Oh, so you can go
I
1,
didn't-
2, 3.
I didn't want to.
Oh,
I didn't want
It's
to
like
stack on top.
it's like
I
one
wanna do a
long
full
slice to
move.
get all of them.
Because I'm supposed to make it showy, right?
Yeah, like you see those like
Is anyone else? Did you tell anyone else that you're doing this?
Oh yeah.
You told all the other
definitely.
people in the party that you're doing
Oh,
this.
450.
Are you guys gonna attend his execution?
No, I
Oh,
think
dude,
if you
no.
can.
I specifically asked Timothy to come to give me notes.
To give you what?
Notes.
Give me notes on his
Oh.
performance.
On his performance. Okay.
Yeah.
Did
no,
you
I'm
give him
sitting there
props
like
tonight?
I'm wearing like a turtleneck and like those like half moon glasses.
They're like
And I'm sitting
halfway
there
through your
like the critic in Ratatouille.
Ratatouille. It's Antonigo.
I don't like
Yeah.
food.
Antonigo, that's right.
Did you
love
give him any
I
advice
love
beforehand?
food.
No.
You wanted to see him do it on his own?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gotta be a raw, authentic
think-
performance.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna read these. So I'm just gonna do the random generator, and we're gonna see what happens for
Oh
each
god,
of them.
it's all gonna be
Alright.
fucked, isn't it?
It's gonna be pretty
I
fun.
think me and Cree
So
are hanging back, right? You there? Watching?
What?
Are we there with Timothy, or are we hanging back?
I'm definitely in the kitchen still cooking, just being all like, if he gets a couple of kills, then he might not be as crazy when we go.
all right.
Zach, you can be there if you want. Are you there?
I already know he's like.
So yeah, you as you our first execution of the day. Vempin Fairwanax for the crimes of
Grindelwald.
opens.
Shit, man.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh no!
Wait, hang on, let me vape the future real quick.
I know. I knew it was coming. For the crimes
World
of
War II.
Oh no,
War
Wicca
II.
becomes a real disease!
No fair. He's gonna vape from the future.
Alright, this is our fucking...
Oh god, gas is $7.
for the crime.
That's a deep cut.
For
Wait,
the
That was a deep
that's also a
cut.
Kanye reference.
That was Anchorman 2.
No fair, he's got a gun from the future. I also love when he's like, Rick, where'd you get a gun from the future? He just laughs.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's like three
Actually, I have a
references
better
we
idea.
just did.
Yep.
Anchorman 2 fight scene. The only thing in that movie that's funnier than anything in Anchorman 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh,
shit is
here,
top
we're
tier.
gonna do El Tuco's crimes actually,
Oh, yeah.
because that's more fun, and we're
Okay.
gonna just break it up because that's more fun.
I need public indecency as one.
The condemned is found guilty of the crimes of murder, armed robbery of citizens, state banks and post offices, and the theft of sacred objects. This court finds you guilty. Do you have any last words? The guy looks up. And then he nods to you. The hooded
stop.
figure.
So I do
The hidden
need to kill
figure.
them all one at a time, right?
Yes, one at a time. So yeah,
Okay.
just give
So
me a
this
performance check.
Yeah, so this one is gonna be done like an anime. It's gonna like go black and white, and it's gonna be like the half screen, and it's gonna be me posing with the sword, and then the guy's head, and then you see me pose, and then there's just a whoosh, and I'm suddenly on the other side. There's like a cloud of dust behind me, and the head stays there for a second, and then just falls to the ground.
Give me a performance check. 16. That's not bad. Yeah, some of the crowds are like,
I'm furiously scribbling notes
dips with the trunk, dips in
with my
ink.
trunk. Yeah.
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 Next one. For the crimes of arson in a state prison, perjury, bigamy, deserting his wife and children, inciting prostitution, kidnapping, extortion,
Jesus
receiving
Christ.
stolen goods, and
Selling
selling
stolen
stolen goods. Yeah.
Are you just reading
condemned.
the thing from the good and the bad, the ugly?
Yeah, I literally. We find the accused guilty, and then he nods to you.
I don't want to do this one. This time, I'm gonna. This time I'm gonna smite.
Oh God!
Okay.
Dump a second level Divine Smite into an unarmed person on a chopping block.
Smite for the prostitute.
Right before
I'll
we
give
go
you-
on a suicide mission.
Yeah, so I smite this time.
give me.
That's the only special thing I do.
Do performance at advantage then with your smite.
Read.
11.
Wow.
Yeah, it actually you hit him for the first time, and it's like it's just you don't quite decapitate him all the way. It like hangs for a moment, and you're just like shit, and you cut into him twice, and the head finally like falls off. It's harder than you remember to decapitate someone. Maybe he just had strong bones. And then for the final one, we find the accused guilty of hindering prosecution in the 3rd degree, criminal possession of a chemical weapon or biological weapon in the 3rd degree, unlawful
What?
unlawful possession of personal identification information in the 2nd degree, bribe giving for public office, and criminal sale of spell scrolls in the 1st degree. This court finds you guilty. Nods to Petra.
This one I'm gonna do classic execution style. I'm gonna, like, my face is gonna go dark like I have a hood on, even though I don't have a hood on.
Okay.
And my sword's just gonna be, like, really heavy in my hands, and it's like clinging against the ground. I'm gonna, like, wind up really heavily, and then just, like, drop it with all of my force down on his neck.
Yeah, give me a performance check.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Just you cut the head, but it just kind of like you like actually the sword slips out of your hands as you do it. It clatters to the ground. Shit, I have to reach over and pick it up. No one claps. They really had. You hear so like the crowd is silent. You just hear like a.
At an execution.
Just a cough. Then one of them turns, the other one's like, "They really set our expectations high with that first one." And you Clarence kind of stands up. "Thank you all for attending this public execution. Go about your days." And then he turns and starts walking away. Please join us on the promenade for refreshments.
It's
No.
wartime.
No. There's no promenade nor refreshments during wartime. And yeah, Clarence just kind of is like, "Have you ever done that before?"
I don't know.
What?
I'm just gonna walk away.
I feel like that would be a memorable event. I've gone to public ex. He's gonna like keeps talking as you walk away. Like I remember the names of every man I've ever executed.
All of them.
He's hood comes off. You can see it in his eyes. The PTSD.
Yeah, this man's gonna be so fucked just from meeting us.
True.
He's just gonna remember the encounters with all of us, and it's gonna be a hell for him to live
Let
now.
me see if I can find this meme. It's like it's XP to level 3, and it was like imagine I think I posted it somewhere. I don't have it. No, it's fine. It was on XP to level 3's Twitter, and it was like, imagine you work in a 7-Eleven, 4 heavily armed men walk in, ask if you have energy drinks, and ask for a discount because they recently solved a murder in town, and then they leave. It's like the average D&D party.
Yeah.
What is his Twitter? Yeah, there it is. Very funny. But yeah, you guys eventually, here. Imagine you're in 7-Eleven and 4 armed people walk in. Ask if they have any ballistic armor or stealth drones. Try to buy energy drinks half off because they just solved a murder. Then ask the cashier if they know where the mayor lives. And when he tells them, they leave a $500 tip. It's the average D&D experience.
True.
So wait, are D&D players just like the mafia?
No, they're much worse.
Yeah.
The mafia has rules.
That's true.
So yeah, I guess that happened. We did a public. I will say this is the first public execution I've done in a D&D session.
It's always the first for everything.
It's true.
D&D players are the worst than the mafia. It's just such a fucking stupid statement.
That is very stupid.
Oh my god.
You go against the family.
I'm gonna come out after the things ended. I'm gonna say, so how'd it go?
He's like wiping the blood off of himself. You can add 3 souls, by the way, Ricky.
I did.
If you didn't.
worry.
The sword is like gleefully humming in your head, like.
Oh, the
It's
first
Mr.
execution was
Mr.
fine
Blue
enough.
Sky.
The first execution was fine enough, but it started to go a little bit downhill after that. I would say the first one, the biggest problem with it is it was a little too conceptual. I feel like we were relying on imaginary cinematography that the audience couldn't really visualize.
Has the audience ever been to a cinema?
And then with the ones after, it was just a matter of execution, so to speak.
Of course, I knew that was coming. I knew there was an execution.
It all came down to I think with a little more practice, you might have something with just a simple decapitation.
I'm sure we will get more practice.
Okay.
All right, the mission.
Yeah. Oh, sure, train.
Yeah. Start rushing over.
So yeah, you guys head Lord Jarmath has arranged that whenever you are ready, you can have Immerstall the Red teleport you guys to the Thornwaste. It won't be a very precise area because he doesn't really know that area very well. And let me just check the rules because it is going to be a teleport spell. And that means he is going to it's going to be a description based. So he's going to have to roll for it.
Okay.
To see if there's a problem.
I'm going to give everybody 2 traits. We have temp hit points now, but whenever you want, you can eat one for 4 temp hit points or actual health. As a bonus action, so just everybody has a couple on them.
Cool.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, he as you guys all come over, you see Immerstall, who you recognize, kind of a pompous guy, looks down upon you. You'd interacted with him before in his shop, and he's kind of mad that he has to do you another favor. But is there actually, before we do that, is there anything else you'd like to do in town? There's not really many shops open or anything, but you might be able to scrounge up something.
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. So yeah, Immerstall's like, whenever you're ready, I guess.
I think I'm gonna look to Andy and I'm gonna kind of kneel down and hoping we have a bit of a connection. I'm gonna kind of ask, like, I'd prefer you staying here.
You want to roll animal handling before you make this speech to see how it goes?
Sure. I have a +1 to it. Shit.
No.
That's close.
You can tell he doesn't seem to understand. It's close.
It's closed.
Does not seem to understand a word that you're saying.
I'm
gonna flip a coin to see whether he insists on coming with you or insists on leaving you.
Please.
Call it.
Tails he stays. Heads he comes.
Tails he stays. So
Yes.
as you bend down, He seems to get spooked and just runs over to chase a squirrel.
That's actually, I'm fine with this option. I'm going to leave some food for when he gets hungry. And I tell Clarence, take care of him.
I'm not really a dog person.
Well, you better be, because if I find a problem with him when I come back, I'm going to murder you.
I knew I should have left to Denver.
I say it loud enough for everyone to hear not to fuck with Andy.
I'm going to need therapy for years. He starts walking away.
I understand that, and then I leave.
Okay, so yeah, you guys, Immerstall, fine. Is there any particular place you'd like to go in the Thornwaste? Deep into the Thornwaste? Far from the Thornwaste? Is there you want to go to Azardoth? I don't know what the fuck's going on there, but possible.
I guess as close to the Ghostlord's hideout, or where we think it is.
Dude, that's a myth.
Just fucking know if it's
I thought it was in the blue circle.
Well, that's the Thornwaste is.
Yes,
that's
where we're going, Ricky.
I thought that's where we were gonna.
It's a large place. That's like saying let's go to fucking Canada. Like, where in Canada? Canada is
Toronto.
Canada in this universe.
Ontario.
It is Canada.
Ontario.
Ontario.
Saskatchewan. All right. Do you want to describe the Ghostlord's lair to me? If you have a description, I might be able to get you closer, but...
Little walking lion made of stone or something like that?
That's the guard, right?
A walking lion made of stone?
Isn't it? Is it something like that?
Oh, I'm just asking. I'm just making sure.
Well,
Can somebody confirm or deny? I don't remember if it's a lion.
It was a lion made of stone.
Yeah.
I think it's like a guard.
Oh, I thought that was what he like rode around in.
That would be sick. Like the fortress is a walking lion.
That was the legend that Lord Jarnock
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
But like he also said it was like a children's story, so
I guess
Jack and the Beanstalk was also a children's story, but I've met Jack, so.
And his beanstalk.
No,
do you want me to teleport you or not?
Beanstalk.
I don't have all day. Where do you want to go?
I guess.
Eeny, meeny, miny, there.
Yeah,
All
sure.
Right. Into the Thornwaste we go.
How about on the?
I can't say I'm sorry if this goes badly.
Well, we know
right,
you're an asshole.
as he casts the spell, you can that is a mishap. Oh dear. So yeah, you feel yourselves teleported, and you for a moment materialize waist deep in the mud. And you each take 14 points of force damage.
I'm resistant to that.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go. So that's 7.
And then we're gonna try that one more time.
10
Okay, well that is similar area. So yeah, you as you materialize, you feel like a searing pain in your legs, and then you unmaterialize again, and you materialize somewhere in the Thornwaste. You're not exactly sure.
That guy sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this looks like the Thornwaste.
So yeah, let me just pull. I have a description.
Yes.
Yeah, it is a so the Thornwaste is the least civilized region in the Elsir Vale. It's desolate in comparison even to the Wormsmoke Mountains. Kind of a maze of broken hills, briar-choked ravines, and thistle-clogged fissures. And so maybe the easiest way to get across it would be over flight. There's just thistles and thorns. It's a pretty terrible place to be from what you can tell. There's not really that much to do here other than search and pray. Especially because you don't really know where you are.
I turn to Timothy and I say, you want to get on your new friend Dumby and kind of search from the sky?
Good idea.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna just camp out during this, or are you guys gonna try and walk through it?
I think we'll do. I mean, I'll do like my own general perception to see if I can see anything or figure out where we are. Wait, Zach, do you have navigator tools?
Do you have the tools, or do you just have the proficiency?
Navigate. I have the actual.
You're very quiet, Samir. I don't know if you're far away.
Hello?
From me. Oh yeah, I can hear you now.
Yes.
I have the actual tool.
Okay.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna resummon Dumby. By the way, you know the Ella and his Fant thing. Basically, Dumby, I sort of like detach my head almost, and he kind of like climbs out of my head.
No.
And then when he's done with that, he sort of leaves behind a new head that becomes my new head.
So we're not doing that.
Why not?
That's way too scary.
It's the right amount of scary. Magic.
I'm gonna have a nightmare.
Wait, what are you guys looking at?
Exactly. Nothing
Horror.
becomes between an Ellie and its fan.
Exactly. Yeah, Petra
I
gets
just
it.
lost sanity for playing.
I literally lost.
I've lost sanity. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a nightmare about that.
Which type should I use? Navigator's tools?
Yeah, you can roll
Yeah.
navigator's tools. I would say do wisdom probably.
Yeah. You get double proficiency because of the rune, so that's a 16.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So as you're looking out, I'll have Timothy make me a perception check as well.
Okay. Perception. I'm good at that. 17.
Yeah. So yeah, between the two of you, you're able to determine that you are a couple miles north of where your intended destination is. So closer to like here. So you can actually from your vantage, Timothy, you can see like the edge of the wastes and the road here. But I'll say with a 17, you can see a little bit of movement coming from the east, but nothing quite as large as what was described by Lord Jarmath.
Okay. Coming from the east. Okay.
So from the east of you guys. So you're approximately here. I'll say with those rolls, you're able to determine your approximate location.
Okay. I guess we just make our way towards that circle and see what we can find.
Yep.
Are you guys going to be going on foot, or are you guys going to try and cross this? Because it would suck. Basically, you come to the conclusion that it's going to suck to walk through this because it's just thorns and thistles and etc.
If you could animate an object, we could get on. Because I don't think we can all fit on Dumby.
No. I can maybe take like Zach.
Yeah.
And animate something for the two of you.
Yeah,
if
that's fine.
If there's like a log or something nearby, I could animate that.
Sure, I'll say there's definitely like a small boulder or like a boulder that you could fit both of them on.
It's just that
I'll
one
animate.
SpongeBob episode with the pizza delivery.
Yep, pretty much.
Pioneers used to ride these babies
Ride these
for
babies
miles.
for miles. I'll animate the boulder and be like, all right, get on.
All right. Yeah.
I'm in.
So yeah, as you begin moving, let's see.
The boulder, by the way, they're sort of like they're sort of like jogging on top of it as it spins as it moves. It's kind of that kind of setup.
Incredible. That powers it.
Yeah,
So yeah, as you guys are,
it's like the big wheel from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yep, pretty much. As you guys are flying, can I have everyone make another perception check for your search for the area?
Thing.
Perception, still good at that.
Okay, 25.
17,
Nice.
another 17.
17. 8. Crete's legs are a little bit bigger than Petra's, and so as the boulder is spinning, Petra's having to focus on like pumping his legs a little bit faster than Crete's. So he's a little distracted. He's also behind Crete, so he's having a little bit of trouble seeing. However, the rest of you, over the course, after, I'll say, about at the end of the hour that you can have your object animated for.
It'd be tough for anyone to see over Crete's wagon.
I do have a dumpy.
I want to do it. I want it.
Yeah.
Clarence was a self-insert character.
That's fair.
That's fair.
True pain.
Oh, that's very cool. I haven't read this description yet, and it's way cooler than I thought it was going to be.
What, Crete having a dumpy?
No, no, please. You can see in the distance, you begin to see rising from a low mesa is an intimidating sight. A massive lion of stone crouches, as if ready to pounce on a nearby hill. The Cyclopean monolith is composed of a dull, tawny stone. It looks to be about 240 feet in length, and the top of its maned head rises over 80 feet from the ground. There seems to be some sort of hollow between the lion's front paws, in the area bordered by its chest. Likewise, hints of a dark cave are apparent in its gaping maw. And are you guys... this is during the day, so you're fine. So are you guys would guess that unless you want to spend another, you're still far enough away where you would have to land and either reanimate or walk to get there.
What do you think?
Yeah, I'm also letting you know. I don't know if I mentioned this, but there is no plant life within about 4 miles of this. It seems that all of the life has been drained out of. Even the like disgusting briars that are ubiquitous in the area seem to have been drained of any life within about a 4-mile radius of the lion.
Okay. What do you guys think? Walk it, or I can burn a spell slot?
I mean, I guess that
wouldn't be able to get us all there. What if we just took multiple trips on the elephant?
I'd say it's probably like a 50. I mean, it would be like a half-hour round trip. So if you got attacked while you were in progress,
yeah. I mean, it's
what's the spell slot?
3rd level, I think. It's not the worst thing in the world.
I can possibly replenish that for you if I get a 3.
Okay.
But
if we get into like a fight, you can do it after that because I do have multiple 3rd level. You just say I'll burn the spell slot to reanimate.
Yeah. Okay. And then if something happens,
we take those.
So yeah, I'm gonna say that you guys would automatically fail any stealth roll if that's as you're flying there. So they will be alerted to your presence if you approach like this. Is that what you?
Okay, that's fair.
You'd be pretty certain that
what does Crete's cloud rune do? Could he animate a cloud around us?
Could he animate clouds around us? I love that. That's so funny.
Wait a second.
It absolutely doesn't do that.
That would be pretty funny.
Wait a second.
Oh no!
Could I create a fog machine?
Oh.
And that creates like a
then
I also have
create. Yeah, but that's like a tiny thing. But if I create a fog machine,
do you not have like the spell fog cloud?
I don't. Because
that's
it's
also. I'll also say it's probably a clear day, so it'd be a little weird.
Okay. I mean, I have invisibility, but
have fog machines been invented yet? I don't think so.
They can be right now.
Yeah, they can be invented right now. Can I roll to invent fog machines with Crete as blacksmith tools?
Yeah, can I try to jerry rig something?
And then we give them to bards to men, and they use it for their concerts.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
So what am I rolling?
How did we go from bedroom with bard boy band to public executions to
To inventing a fog machine for the boy band. Yeah. That's a straight line with a little dip in the middle.
So it's intelligence, right? That's what I'm doing.
Sure, give me a straight intelligence roll.
Oh, I did Smith's
Oh,
tool.
with Smith's tools.
Yeah, well, that's a 9 normally, or
Yeah.
a 10 normally.
I don't think you'd be able to invent a
Can I
fog
give him
machine
a
in
bardic?
30 minutes.
Can I bolster before I did that? I was thinking more like I get like a box and then like I burn stuff in it and the smoke is just emits a bunch.
Sure,
Yeah, how about
I
we
think
give
that makes more
Wilson a-
sense.
How about we
Yeah.
give Wilson a drink break?
That's
What
fine.
if
That's more
we-
sensical than inventing an actual. I'd say like if you're burning something, maybe.
Why
Yeah.
didn't be
But
like
then
a
you're a
literal
giant-
fog machine, just like creating clouds in some way.
Is that so? What
You
is
can
your thing?
engineer clouds.
Yeah.
So your thing is
right
from
pressure
your
and water.
College of Creation.
I can't create clouds that way directly, but I could maybe make something that could make clouds or some
You
imitation.
can
What
create
size
something that
is it?
burns.
Large or smaller.
So you guys could How big is your item?
What do you mean?
So the dancing item, and then your steed
Oh.
as well.
Large also.
Okay, so I would say if you were to do a performance, if you were going to use your College of Creation, and then can you, how many can you create?
One at a time.
Okay, so you can only have one.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Oh,
then.
so you couldn't create like a stack of like wood.
No, I mean I can have something created and something animated, but I can only create one thing at a time.
Okay.
But yeah, you can't create like a.
Oh,
You couldn't
got
create
it.
two
Yeah,
fog
yeah,
clouds.
Yeah.
I
Because
could
that would have
create.
allowed you to maybe create a
What
large
if I
size
create
cloud.
one big fog cloud and then split it up?
Then it would still not be enough to cover both of
Oh,
you.
that's true. Okay, that's fair. Okay.
I would have
how
just
about-
allowed you to basically this is just, am I going to allow you to roll for stealth at all?
Mhm.
Okay.
Because it would be like stealth at disadvantage everyone.
Yeah,
Because you're trying to fly in to a clear skies.
All right,
Yeah.
in this case, it might be better just walk it then.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
try to stealth, and if it seems like they're on to us, we can quickly like animate something and try to fly away. So we can have that as like our backup.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna pee real quick.
Yeah, let's do a quick bio break and then we'll go for another little bit.
Yeah.
Right on.
All right, we'll be right back, chat. I'm back. I think I might be the only one to back.
I'm also here.
Ah! Excellent. Let's see what else I have currently. Missing anything?
So I got up for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm almost done with this audiobook I'm listening to. I'm like, oh, I'm like halfway through the epilogue. Might as well listen to a little bit of the epilogue. Massive drop in the epilogue. Oh, I'm freaking out. I already own the next audiobook.
What's the book?
It's the second to last Wheel of Time book.
Ah.
And the makes me. I was like screaming.
Is the last one like the last one for the whole series, or is it the last one that they've made and they're making more?
Robert Jordan has been dead for 15 years.
Forgot about that.
He died leaving the series unfinished, and Brandon Sanderson ended up finishing it. Robert Jordan had intended these last 3 books to be one book, but it would have been longer than the Bible. So they ended up splitting it up into 3 books, and it's good so far. It's really good. I wish Robert Jordan would have written it, but Brandon Sanderson is a pretty good writer, and so I think he's doing a pretty okay job with it so far. Like from what I've read so far. Sanderson cannot write Matt Cawthon, though. I will say, Matt Cawthon is way funnier when Robert Jordan writes him.
Oh, that guy that's terrible that they had to replace in the show.
Yeah, well,
the one that
the actor disappeared, right?
The actor like disappeared like off the face of the earth. I don't know what the hell happened to him.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
He was
weird.
He was like fine. He was a good actor. I thought the casting was actually really good for him, but
he was the only good one.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true. Rosamund Pike is in the show, so
That doesn't count.
Well, yeah, she was good, but I mean, I think he means like the main sort of the kids.
I thought the casting was really good.
Yeah, I thought the casting was okay.
I thought the
show
casting was the least of the problem.
good.
I think the casting was the lowest of the problems that were in that show. Everything else was worse. I still think it's yeah.
I just read No Longer Human by Osamu Dazai. It's a Japanese novel about like this guy. It's like his.
You guys
diary.
already finished the book club book?
Yes, I did.
No.
I need to. I haven't been reading. I'm terrible.
I never.
No, I've not been reading.
I haven't been
I don't
reading.
think I'm gonna book club this book because I.
You what?
Your volume has been really low all night, Samir.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's your
What
mic
about-
or if you're just sitting too far away.
Hang on, let me try again.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's better, yeah.
So what were you saying?
Samir.
Gonna go back to being questionable.
Hello?
Yeah, there we
All
go.
right.
What were you saying?
We're good.
Yeah, I have like
My-
10 different projects and assignments that I gotta do, so
Yeah,
I have no
yeah.
time.
All right, I think maybe we should set the book club in for April 10th, which is not this Sunday, but the next Sunday.
I mean, I could get it done. I could get the reading done by this Sunday, but I think people said it this Sunday was sus.
I can't do
Yeah.
this Sunday.
I have plans this Sunday too.
Yeah, so we can do next Sunday. That's fine.
You can do next Sunday. Do we want to do brunch or do we want to do? I mean, we can talk about this after. We're
talk
on
about it
stream
after,
right
yeah.
now, so.
Yeah, we can do this later.
All right. So you guys were
alright.
deciding how you wanted to try and approach Ghostlord's lair. You guys have currently. I'm assuming you guys have landed in as clearing of as small of a clearing as you could have found within the thorny thickets of the Thornwaste. I will say that you guys are probably about a mile from where the central clearing is, and you can tell all around you that these thorns, these like bushes, do seem to be more like or less vibrant than the ones you didn't think it was possible for them to be less vibrant, but these thorns have been seem to have been drained of some of their life force, as if they were like wilted.
Oh God, protect Donda.
Absolutely.
Donda, 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 Donda.
Wait. I feel like we have to change the name again.
No.
Yeah, I feel like it's true.
We keep. Let's choose a non-problematic
Will
person.
Smith.
Yeah, Will Smith. I was gonna say. We could call him the Fresh Prince. Oh no, Will Smith.
No.
Now we're coming out with like a serious Fresh Prince.
How about Mark Wahlberg?
Oh,
How about
God.
D'Angelo?
D'Angelo isn't a real person. He just
How
kind of
about
emerges from his cave, drops an album, and
Tarantino.
then retreats back.
how about Fantano? Just call him Fantano.
Yeah.
Fantano.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna change
no.
the name. Are we settling Fantano?
I think
Fantano.
Fantano. Yeah.
I'm fine with
Fantano insulted me on Twitter once.
Yeah,
We're definitely going with Fantano.
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
What'd you say?
I don't know. I was talking about Andrew Yang because it was 2018 and I was on Twitter. So yeah,
There we go.
pretty funny.
Fantano.
Yeah. We
What about
so-
Ezra Miller? Oh no, he just got arrested.
Oh no, come on.
Didn't he
It
try to
keeps
like?
happening?
Jesse Smollett? Come on, please. What about that guy
James
who was in the Home
Franco.
Alone movie?
Oh no, Amber Heard.
Macaulay Culkin?
Macaulay Culkin.
Amber
Macaulay
Heard.
Culkin.
Amber Heard.
Culkin. How about Culkin?
Yeah, Macaulay
Culkin.
Culkin. Wait,
Yeah.
whose full name is
Who?
Macaulay Culkin.
Just
Sorry, what was that?
McCulkin. Just McCulkin. Just McCulkin.
Type it
just
out.
Culkin. Culkin. That's good.
Tip Hat
McCulkin.
McCulkin.
Type it out. We're calling it McCulkin.
Oh God.
We have to
We'll
change it.
workshop it after.
We're gonna. I swear to God, the news next week is gonna be Macaulay Culkin arrested for like murder.
Wait. What about Pete Davidson?
No.
He hasn't done anything wrong ever.
Davidson made a
He's going
joke
to
about having
space.
sex with a baby.
Drake
Like,
Bell. Army Hammer.
No, please. Let me googling problematic actors.
Yeah.
Oh, Roman Polanski. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Woody Allen.
Jesus Christ.
Woody
Okay,
Allen.
let's
No.
stop. Let's stop before we just keep naming shitty people.
Amy.
Shut the
What
fuck
about-
up.
What about O.K. Simpson? It's like O.J. Simpson.
Okay,
He's
Simpson.
okay.
Actually, I'm
Okay,
doing that.
Simpson.
Okay.
We should just name him Justin Timberlake.
Let's name
Wait.
him Bevan Dacey.
What about
What if-
wait, Justin Timberlake
Yeah, we should name
got
it
canceled?
Justin Timberlake.
Wait, what?
Dude,
For
Timberlake
what?
problematic? For what?
I don't know. He said, yeah. How about hairless? What did you say? Hairless Baker?
Oh yeah, Hairless
Hairless
Mason.
Mason. Hairless
Hairless
Mason.
Mason. Yeah, we're gonna call him
Okay.
Hairless Mason.
You're-
Yeah.
You're a sorcerer, hairless.
Donda.
Donda.
Yeah, just
Bill
just-
says
just
Donda.
because
Yeah,
I'm
he
down on
speaks.
trans rights.
He still speaks by saying Donda, but he's called.
Yeah. He still
He
speaks
still
in
speaks.
Donda.
No.
Oh
And he
my-
still does the let's go like finger gun.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking
I can't
God.
believe it. I can't. This is I want
gonna
to cancel
change his
myself
name.
right now.
I'm gonna change his name.
He's getting
Travis Scott.
exponentially more cursed every
Yeah.
every time
I'll-
we name him.
I'll just change it to Travis Scott Fortnite Burger.
No.
Oh yeah, let's
Just
pick
name
another
him Astro World.
Just name him McClunky again. Fuck it.
McClunky.
Yeah,
McClunky is
that's fine.
uncancelable.
Yeah,
so-
McClunky.
That's true. McClunky it is.
All right.
McClunky, no.
Yeah.
That
we'll
was a
just-
fuck it moment too. God damn it.
My brain is.
All right.
So
How
we
are
can
we
go for-
sneaking in?
So yeah, what is the plan? You guys didn't see any external guards from your brief side of the lion. But that doesn't mean that they aren't any.
Well, Zach had the best side of it, so
Yeah.
where does it look like the best way for us to go?
Let me see if I have a picture of it.
Before we do this, I'm gonna lay on hands myself for 9 because I took a bunch of damage.
From what?
Oh, from the fall.
The fucking swamp thing that we first appeared
Yeah.
Oh yeah, from the
in. You guys have those treats, remember, so you can
What
get some
happened?
10 hit points back.
I thought I did.
Oh, right. Yeah, we'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
How many is that?
4.
That's pretty good.
Oh.
Yeah, because your proficiency bonus is now 4. Let me see if I can find a better picture.
You can eat one to heal and eat one for the temp.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Ooh, that's a pretty decent picture of it, actually. I'm gonna share this with you. I'm gonna put it in the Ballads chat. I'm gonna show you what the kind of... That's a nice little black and white picture of it.
Ah, kind of Aladdin-like.
Yes.
Very similar, yes.
Hmm.
Cool, right?
Yeah.
That is
So
cool.
yeah,
Very cool.
so yeah, I did mention in the description that you saw that there was kind of a hollow between the lion's front paws, and then there seems to be a way to enter through the mouth, I believe.
Okay.
Give me
So-
one. I'm gonna actually give me one.
We could turn around back and see if there's a back door, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Yeah, really.
Was that he's just sneeze crying?
Yeah, what the hell was that?
Yeah,
I'm
it was a sneeze
allergic
cry.
to cringe.
It was a
Excellent.
sneeze cry. Yeah, it was a sneeze cry. I'm surprised I didn't get some like monstrosity of a combined Richard word. Like a snarl.
Scrying. That's just scrying.
How is he gonna?
It wouldn't really work though. So
You say that as
Like
if
you-
any of the other things you say actually.
sometimes they do.
No.
That word you keep using, I don't think it means what you think it means.
So back door.
Is that what you guys are trying to do?
Yeah.
Check if there's something in the back.
Does anybody have pass without trace?
No.
Damn.
Dang.
So we got nothing to increase our stealth right now, so we gotta be careful,
Can I-
guys.
Can I?
I could
sneak
drop.
ahead?
I'll give a bardic to Petra.
Yeah, I'll also give him a bowstring, because why not?
Cry, because I can't roll.
Because
Yes.
don't you have disadvantage?
Yeah.
Oh, we're making stealth rolls?
Not
possibly.
Yeah,
Not-
but
Yet, but
Oh
that's
yeah,
the plan.
I do get
Yeah.
disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah.
That is very appreciated.
Yeah, so it's a D3, and is it a D10 now? Because we leveled up?
Oh, that's right. I think you're correct. It is a D10 now.
That's disgusting. Does it become a D12?
It does become a
Yeah.
D12 eventually.
That's its peak.
Yeah, 15th level. But yeah, it's a D10 now. Did my Song of Rest also go up?
I think that was the previous level.
That's right. Yeah, 1D8 now. Cool.
Yeah.
let me see if
All right. Anyway,
let me see if I can reveal areas. Okay, so I think I can. I'm gonna brute force Fog of War for this. So yeah, so you guys can try to stealth up to the back of the lion. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes.
So I'm gonna have everyone give me a stealth roll then, as you guys are trying to creep along through the dirt and stuff. Oh, you guys all rolled really well. Well, two of you rolled really well. And then you rolled a 7.
Okay.
You get you can roll the d10 twice and pick the better one for a skill roll. You might as well.
Maybe you'll get a 7 again.
Or a 10.
An 8.
Oh, plus 9.
16.
9, 16.
You
That's
got
pretty good.
higher than I did.
That's really good, yeah. Let me check what this thing's passive is. Let's see if it notices you.
My cloud rune doesn't do anything for stealth. Only sleight of
What does it
hand.
actually? What does it actually do?
So there's a passive and active effect. The passive effect.
The active is so broken.
Yeah, the passive effect
Holy
gives me
shit.
advantage on dexterity-based sleight of hand checks and charisma-based deception checks.
Okay.
And then the active effect is if I see a creature within 30 feet of me get hit with an attack roll, I can use my reaction to invoke the rune to target a different creature within 30 feet of me. If it's a spell, the effect still goes through, and I use whatever they rolled for the attack roll. So if it's a crit, I can send it to somebody else.
What the fuck?
Yeah. You get that at 3rd
Damn.
level.
Mhm.
God damn.
It's only once
third
per
level.
short rest.
Short rest.
Short rest.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah,
It's real.
Yeah.
The Rune Knight, man,
it's fun.
really broken.
I
Really
also
good.
got Giant's Might, which I'm gonna use eventually.
Yeah, you also get big
Mine's giant.
My Giant.
Mayans Giant. So
I'll
yeah,
post it in case somebody wants to see.
I believe so. As you move around to the back of the lion, I'm just gonna check to make sure, but it don't give me. I'll say you guys with those stealth rolls you rolled well enough. You seem to make it through undetected.
Let's go.
Crack.
Yeah.
With wait, what was your final roll, Ricky?
He
16.
has 16.
16. Yeah, with the inspiration, I'll say, how do you want to flavor the inspiration as aiding the stealth?
All right. I think like
It just lubes my armor. He just WD-40s my armor.
He
Yeah.
creates a
How would-
WD-40 can.
how does
and
that
then
help you sneak?
It makes
Doesn't
it
make
not
noise.
think as loud.
No clanking, no squeaking.
I feel like I don't think
Clanking.
armor would still clank if it were lubed.
You put if you douse
It's-
him in
it's,
oil, it won't make a noise.
It's like
I was
a
thinking like
flintlock
I was
wood,
thinking like I sort of play, like
the spray
I was
stuff.
thinking I
Spray
just
on
animate
true.
I animate like my flute and just have it fly out, and it just kind of makes bird calls and noises that kind of distract from the clanging's armor.
And what is everyone's passive perception as you're doing this?
15.
26.
Okay.
20.
So definitely with, I'll say with a 20. Is anyone else above 20?
For
Passive perception.
uh,
I think you've got like an 18 or something.
yeah, right.
Okay. So yeah, with that, only because your passive perception is so high, you kind of see that above and surrounding the lair, there are kind of like you catch kind of brief glimpse of what seem to be like ghostly figures. You think it's kind of like a trick of the light at first, but as you keep
Jesus.
looking, you're pretty certain that these are like spectral lions that are like rotating around the lair in the air,
Oh, that's what
Okay.
was
but they
in
don't
the
seem to
image.
notice you.
Huh. I'm gonna point that out
What'd you say?
to my companions.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even as you point them out, they're still incredibly hard to see. You'd guess that maybe they'd be easier to see at night. But-
Even, we thought this was Aladdin, but those are more like the Hercules thing. They're sort of just
Yeah.
swirling around in that lake.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm
So
just
we
gonna
mean-
make.
And then it gets all wrinkly.
Hmm.
But yeah, I'll say it takes you 4 hours of stealthing. Or 4 miles of stealthing. So I'll say it'll take you at least 2 hours to stealthily move through because you're trying to move. I think normal marching. What is normal marching speed in D&D? I think it's. Come on. 24 miles a day at a normal pace.
A mile an hour, so 4 hours if half speed.
Okay. Yeah, so I'd say it takes you longer time than you'd really be comfortable with, and it's definitely getting into like the late afternoon by this point. It's probably about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, given the noon executions that you guys were at earlier today.
Noon executions.
Yes, noon.
Executions.
That's better. Executions.
Yeah. Execution.
So yeah,
Write that one down.
but as you
No.
For what?
For what?
Execution? Absolutely not.
I hate that. But yeah, I'll say as you guys get it's afternoon at this point. The light is starting to it's fading a little bit, but you still have at least an hour or two of sunlight.
Okay.
But you guys eventually finally reach the end of this. And strangely, you actually notice that although there is almost no living plant life, you actually can see a couple of vines around the bottom of the tower. And as you move really closer, you it's just this incredibly strong stench of death.
Does it smell like the stuff from the island? Or like that?
What do you mean, the stuff from the island?
Like the undead stuff that we dealt with.
This smells more like sickly sweet. It's almost like spoiled fruit or like rotted fruit.
Okay.
Or like raw rotted meat.
It's more of a famine than a pestilence. Got it. Should we... now that we're closer, can we do another perception check? And like...
I would say at this point it would be an investigation check.
Okay,
as you guys
that's
are
fine.
looking around the back of the structure.
I'll do investigation.
And do you all want to roll, or...
I don't have great
okay.
investigation, so...
Yeah. Or is anyone going to be keeping watch as well?
Actually, I can keep watch.
With Dawn.
20.
Or with what's the fucking name now?
McClunky.
McClunky.
Yeah,
McClunky.
I'll say you can make yours if you and McClunky are both watching. I will say you can make your check at advantage, Samir. Perception check at advantage
Okay.
to search the air to keep watch. That was a pretty good roll. Neat. So it didn't even he didn't really help that much.
All the 20/20 vision, right?
Yeah.
Neat. So yeah, as you're looking about, you can kind of see that the area it's almost like deathly still. You've been in the wilderness before, and there's always some kind of sound or movement. This area feels just, to use the cliche, too quiet. But you don't notice anything hostile at the moment. As the three of you are looking around, you're just specifically looking around the rear of the lion and the tail, or you guys want to try and make your way around the entire thing?
I think we're sort of looking at the rear.
Yeah, trying to see if there's an entrance.
Yeah, I'll say with the high roll being
Or
a
an-
20.
Or an exit, rather.
Yeah. You are pretty confident that there's no rear exit. You don't notice one with a 20. Even you've searched pretty thoroughly, but you don't seem to notice any rear exit.
Damn.
You check one thing.
Rats. Alright.
Well, should we try
I guess
to...
we go to the front.
Yeah. So we'll try to sneak around. Who has the phylactery, by the way?
Me? No.
I think
I think
Me.
Zach might have had it.
who whipped it out during the dinner. I think it was Petra.
I brought it out.
Okay, you probably have it.
Yeah, I guess I'll have it on
Yeah.
me then.
All right.
All right, we'll sneak back. I'll give Petra another bardic.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess I'll burn another bowstring on.
On Petra.
to help.
So you guys are trying to sneak around back to the front.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm just gonna hold off on your stealth rolls for now. I'll let you know when to make them.
Can I do it again?
Because you're currently moving stealthily, and you make your way around to one of the paws. I need to hide this actually. Other than what you can see. Oh, come on, wrong. What I wanted. Okay. So yeah, I'm actually gonna drag you onto this map.
Ooh.
Because I have one for this. Can you guys see
Jesus Christ.
down here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Just making sure. So yeah, what you can see.
Room above.
So yeah, if you guys want to drag yourselves out in this area, I don't know if I have the grid any good. Is the grid off?
Yes.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
turn
just
off the
drag 'em.
grid so you guys can be. No, we're not saying it.
Freedom.
So yeah, you guys are coming around the mountain when you
Ah.
come. And so yeah, as you guys are moving around, there are these kind of giant stone paws. What's it called? The side walls of the lion are a little bit jagged, and you estimate that you might be able to climb them if you tried to. They're not like unclimbably smooth or anything. And let me see if I can find. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, have become quite weathered. But it does seem to be a very expertly constructed thing. What you can see as you're coming around. Do you guys want to go all the way around to the front, or do you guys want to try and do anything else here? Because you haven't seen any other entrances or anything.
Yeah, in that case, I think the move is just to go to the front.
Yeah, there's still those spirit things up in the air, so I don't think we should be outside for too long.
Sure, yeah.
Cool.
And yeah, as night is falling, you're
Cool.
actually, it's a little bit easier for you guys to see glimpses of them as the daylight is fading outside.
Yeah.
But they still don't seem to have quite noticed you yet. As you're moving around to the front, are you guys gonna? So, is someone's peeking around this door? Is that what you're doing, or just to try and check?
I can peek.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Zach.
I think Zach
Be the
Yeah,
peeker.
sure.
is the
I'll say
peak.
as you look or as you peek around, you can see that flanked by massive stone paws to the north and the south, this hollow is hidden in the shadow of its great stone head above. A worn stone path leads between the great paws to a low stone ramp, which climbs up to an impressive archway in the lion's chest. Two basalt statues of skeletal lions facing each other on either side of that arch. I think I missed a word. Two basalt statues of skeletal lions stand facing each other on either side of that arch, as if passing judgment upon those who travel between them. And it is a dark. There's kind of a dark chamber beyond, up this set of stairs. But yeah, I'll say nothing seems to notice you or anything there.
Nice.
Okay. Can I don't know, Arcana check those? Are they magical in some
Yeah, I
way?
was gonna do a magic awareness, but if
Yeah,
I'm within
sure.
range, hang on.
Go ahead, make a
Yeah.
do a magic awareness for me.
Yeah,
20.
I'll burn
Oh.
one as well.
Yeah, I'll say with an Arcana check and I'll say working together. So as you look with your magic awareness, you're actually surprised to see that these statues are non-magical. They seem to be just regular statues. However, you do, as you look down at the vines that have been kind of around the base of this, you do catch an aura of necromantic energy from those. And I'll say with another quick look around, you kind of catch hints of necromantic magic everywhere. Just like a slight aura of it. With your Arcana check, I will say that Yeah, you probably would guess that these statues are not magical. There's no evidence that they are magical.
Okay. All right.
So yeah.
In that case, let's pass through, delve into the
Belly of the beast.
beast, as it were. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. What's the marching order? And are you guys just going straight up the stairs? There's also the open mouth of the lion above you if you want to try and climb up there. That might be an option. Either
Hey,
one.
No.
Reed,
Just-
you're good at you're good at dodging traps, right?
Yeah, but do we want the sneakier one up in front?
Good question. I feel like in a group, if one of us gets detected, we're all gonna get detected.
I agree.
Okay, yeah, I'll be in the front then, just in case something
Yeah.
gets thrown at me.
I'll be second.
Yeah.
I'll be third.
If you guys want to just put yourselves in the order, and
Yeah.
as you walk up the stairs.
I'm right here, or I guess from the front of the stairs.
So yeah, as you're looking to go up the stairs, you guys can drag yourselves over here. And yeah, you guys begin walking up the stairs. Are you guys having a light, or are you guys going to try and delve in darkness?
Is it totally pitch black up front?
It's the only light in the area seems to be whatever is filtering in from the fading light of the day. So yes, it seems to be pretty dark in there.
Okay, in that case, I guess I should have a light.
Okay.
Yeah.
That will mean that you are unable to be stealthed, or like pretty certainly you would be detected if you walked in with a light into a dark room, right?
Yeah. What if?
I should have taken
Could
the one
I-
that gave me dark vision.
Well, you'd be like the only one with dark vision. And you would
Yeah.
catch up.
Petra
Um,
does, yeah.
Could I use my mage hand? New cantrip, guys.
Ooh, neat.
Yeah.
So, like, can I cast light on it and have it, in front of us so that if it gets seen, there's at least like a buffer, so I can just turn out the light.
You could so you cast light on the mage hand and then have it hovering in front of you.
Yeah, like have some distance so that
So
someone wouldn't necessarily right away see us.
it's 30 feet. So light
Yeah.
actually, you would be in the light even if you had the mage hand, because the light is 20/20. So you'd be in dim light.
We'd be in
even if
dim
you had
light.
the mage hand
So,
at your max
yeah.
distance. So you could do that, but it would just be
Mhm.
like if you saw a floating light, a floating glowing hand going into your thing. That's just what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could certainly do that. I don't know if it would light up the area, but
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that, I guess.
Cool. And as you begin to delve into the first room of this Ghostlord lair, that's what we're gonna call it tonight.
Okay.
Ah.
Cool.
Mm.
Because
Good
I need a
thing.
little bit more time to prepare this part. But that's cool. All right. Actually, let's do stars and wishes. And how do we want to do this today?
Uh,
Roll
What order that we're
D.
entering
Will
the Ghostlord
Smith.
Cavern?
Yeah.
Oh, so I get to do stars and wishes 15 times for all of the minions in the. Oh.
Yeah,
I
right.
probably shouldn't have said
Yep.
that. So I have
Wait a
15
minute.
wishes. My wishes is that we stop doing curse.
That's never gonna happen.
That's how.
Okay.
It's a waste a wish like that.
Yeah. Imagine if Kyle
I'll-
was here today.
I
Curse
think-
times 10.
Yeah. So yeah.
Like the Make a Wish kids who want to go to the moon or some shit. Dumbasses.
So yeah. Let's just start with Ricky because he's at the top, and then I'll go last. So Ricky, a star and a wish.
Star. I'm glad that we got back to the main island and that we're like literally progressing. I think it's kind of funny that we're going side quest to side quest.
Hmm.
So I enjoyed that. Wish. I'm excited to do the dungeon. It's set up to be a giant walking stone lion that hopefully we can commandeer.
Because everything everyone hears is always true.
Yes.
especially in children's stories.
150%.
Yes.
Yes.
This is
Okay.
basically a train with legs.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's true.
What is a walking lion but a train with legs?
I need a pipe.
Why does this sound like Shakespeare?
Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player who struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and is heard from no more. It's Bulby. It's a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury. Signifying
Dun, dun,
nothing.
Nothing.
Incredible.
Giving
Denzel's delivery of that line. Ooh.
Signifying nothing, yeah. Japanese, speaking of Denzel Washington.
Yes. Yes, that's very fitting because I am also in the film Glory. All
Is
right.
that true?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I'm in Denzel Washington. I star alongside Denzel Washington and
Could have been an extra.
Cuba Gooding Jr. Who's
I
in
have no
Glory?
Don't worry about
the
it.
guy from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh, it was in 1989. Matthew Broderick, Morgan
Yeah,
Matthew
Freeman.
Broderick's the white guy.
Morgan
Carrie
Freeman.
Elwes.
Carrie Elways. I
We
think,
take Carrie Elwes.
Yeah.
Morgan
He's invited to
Freeman.
the cookout. Is that the?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good cast. Anyway, Star. I enjoyed the dinner. I think that was a good. It was a good role play segment. I like annoying rich people. It's fun to do.
Yeah.
Also,
That's pretty good.
morally correct. Wish. I wish that this lion. I'd like some kind of like Shadow of the Colossus, Breath of the Wild type shit, where it's kind of moving as we're doing stuff in it,
Ooh.
and just like cause and effect with that somehow, like something like that. Would be really dope.
Hmm.
That's my wish.
All right. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Samir, what's a star and then a wish?
Star. I like that we're back on the mainland. We're back with the main quest for the most part. And yeah, I like being in the town and fucking with the rich people. And also the execution part was kind of funny too. Glad that Ricky is satisfied.
And then the wish.
Wish. I wish for nothing. No, I'm excited to see what this dungeon seems like. The fact that we're gonna give you more time to prep it means it's got to be really good. So no pressure.
Sure.
Yeah. It better be.
Or what? You'll say curse things to me.
Yes.
You have nothing.
It'll be unfiltered this time.
What was the Joker line? You have nothing to threaten me with. Nothing. I'm the Joker, baby.
I'm the Joker, baby.
You're not gonna kill me.
That's the line.
That is the line.
That
That
is
is certainly a professional screenwriter wrote that line. Someone got paid a lot of money to write that line. That's up there with what's that one line from the X-Men movie? It's like the Jennifer Lawrence like. By the way, we should call it the X-Women. Like,
Oh, I thought you were talking about the original X-Men. What happens to a toad when it gets struck by lightning? And what happens to everything else?
Jesus
God.
Christ.
I can't believe this.
Get
Oh, it's in
paid to
Dark
write
Phoenix. Oh no.
Yeah, that was the most
Sorry,
recent one.
They fly now.
They Fly Now is
Fly
funny
Now?
though.
Yeah.
They Fly Now is funny.
No, it's not.
It's
Yeah.
not intentionally. It's not funny on the intentional level, but it is funny because it's really bad.
Okay, sure.
It's
Yeah.
That's fine.
I
can accept
clapped.
Yeah.
It's the Mulan.
Oh,
Give
I
me
forgot
a
about
Star
Serpent.
Wars.
Serpent.
Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker is a lot like Holy Mountain in that way.
No.
No. In this 4-hour video essay, we're going to discuss this
I watched a
average
video
film
essay
tuber
on,
be like.
me and my roommates got drunk and we watched a video essay on the Squidward ethno state.
That's incredible. The squid.
That's not-
I shouldn't have smoked that shit. Now I'm in the Squidward ethnos. Yeah. Milad, please. I'm begging you. I need to go and do my ketamine.
Ketamine table.
I'm not even in that campaign.
I think we're
No,
I think we're pretty much done here. I'll,
Peace out. Shadow Realm.
Never get used to it.
Do it. Milad, please.
Oh, okay.
Star and a wish.
Star, I'm really happy I got reunited with my boy. Yeah, that's real cool. And a wish. I'm looking forward to trying out my new Rune Knight stuff in depth. So I'm ready to kill.
I'm ready to kill. What's
I'm ready.
there's
Oh
like
boy, here I
the
go
Alex
killing
Jones
again.
I'm ready to kill.
These are demons, people.
No, I'm a predator. I'm ready to kill. Something like that. I forget the line. Cool. Star. Clarence is my new favorite NPC, and I will not hear anything bad about him. He is a gem, and he needs to be protected.
Post Clarence gifts then.
no.
Post nut Clarence. That's all.
Fucking
Post nut Clarence, dude.
oh God.
Why is it like a farmer's Tim? Oh my god.
Oh god.
He looks like a walrus became a human.
Oh,
The
no.
teeth and everything.
Put it away!
And he's not censored.
Why'd you bring this back? I'm so mad.
Look at that character. He looks like Heat Meister.
What the fuck?
I'm done.
This show looks uglier than Big Mouth somehow.
Yeah. Are we done? Are we done here? Did you say your wish, Wilson?
Wish. Can we please? I need every single person in this chat needs to buy me alcohol when.
I'm just gonna. I think instead of, I think it's been contaminated. I'm just gonna kill the Ballads channel right now.
Just do a cleanse. Just do a cleansing.
This one is so much worse than anything.
It's all Ricky and Samir. We have to crucify you guys now.
This is his.
Crucify him!
fault.
Crucify him!
We're
Crucify him!
crucifying him.
I'll
Crucify him!
delete it.
I'm gonna go
I'll
out
just delete it.
Crucify.
Literally.
I'm keeping the first one. The first one's not bad. But we'll get rid of these ones. We have to keep the one.
Yes,
okay,
we're done.
fine. I'll
Any
keep the one
questions,
with the guy
comments, or
with the
concerns before we leave?
None.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
All right. I
Yeah.
will see you guys next week, where I will TPK the party and then myself.
That makes
Um,
sense. All right.
And myself.
I'll be back, but for chat, say bye.
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 Jesus Christ, dude. Truly always a fucking mess. But it's been a month. It's been like a month since we've all been here. So we've kind of been waiting. But pretty good session. We got a lot of information, kind of caught back up with the main story. And now we're going into this like Aladdin thing. Pretty neat overall. And I'm looking forward to see what's in store. Yeah, pretty cool. Next stream is going to be Wednesday. I'm going to be playing Lost Ark. I think we're gonna finally actually play Lost Ark with Jacob and Julie. So be there for that, 6 p.m. PST. And then here is a link to a bunch of stuff, like my YouTube socials and Discord, where I post to frequently. This video will be going up to YouTube soon, with timestamps. So yeah, check out all that. Yeah, that's kind of it. I don't want to do long intros anymore. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and hope to see you next time. Bye. I love you. Good night.